So, ma'am,
Okay.
according to
Yeah,
what
but
according to what you tax the data, that's number
okay.
one. Number two, if black men aren't capable of leading or doing anything, then don't say jack shit when he gets a white woman,
I never
because you
do.
must be saying he's an inferior leader.
Yeah, I
Don't
never do.
worry
I don't
about it when
care
Maria
about
comes
that.
along. Okay, I didn't interrupt what you were saying. I'm just saying 54% of black men are single and childless, 61% in the middle class. The average black man earns 42,000. The average white man earns 51,000. There is more than $9,000 difference between how the average white woman treats the average black man. But all we hear from black women is, you ain't proven to us that you should be leading in this, you ain't that. And the numbers say wrong. 2.5 million black men in the upper class. Y'all aren't following nobody, black or other. So if you don't want to follow black men because they haven't proven to you, do you have anything to say when Maria, Marisol, Myling, or Becky gets with the black men who ain't proven nothing to you?
Yeah, I don't really care about black men dating outside of their race. I feel like you could go do whatever you deem responsible for yourself or whatever makes you happy. But my only issue with that is when you come back and bash. So here's the thing. I don't date outside my race. I just don't. I don't care how much strife and struggle we go through with black men there. I'm just not, that's just not my forte. I believe
And
that black
I just want to
men,
change one point. I just want to change one
go ahead.
point and I'll back up. I'm not talking about dating. I'm talking about marriage.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing is everybody wishes that they could be married, but men are the ones who propose. We're not like, do you think we don't try to be married? We put in
Ma'am,
all of
okay.
the
I
work
don't know if
to
you
for
watch
the
my
ring.
content.
It's
I
not
don't
like
know if you
we
watch
all
my
one of us
content,
get it.
ma'am. I
Go
don't know
ahead.
if
I'm
you
sorry.
watch my content, but
Oh,
really
I
don't know if
do.
you watch. But what you're saying is, we've heard it for 18 months. You don't try. You don't stay. 56% divorce rate in the black community, and 80% of those divorce actions are initiated by women.
Because we're getting abused a lot.
I
Do you
mean,
know
even
that?
if I see, this is, guys, and what I need you guys to understand, this is the same shit that's been, so offensive, man. This is the same propaganda that's been pushed into the black community for my entire life. It doesn't hold up, man. Even if I said half of the divorce filings were for the worst treatment, that would still mean 4 out of 10 divorces filed for what? Irreconcilable differences. I'm not happy. It just doesn't stand up to the numbers. And what black men get tired of hearing women like yourself with these things, basically painting the worst black men. You take whatever traumas that you may have survived and you paint us all with one brush. No, 54% of black men.
Baby bump. That's it for me. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's morning somewhere. Who gives a fuck?
That's an intro for me.
Shouts out to y'all.
D'Angelo Jenkins, do you have any motherfucking mentions?
Yeah.
Was happening?
Shouts out to y'all.
Welcome.
Shouts out to y'all. Hey to the special lady with the big draws.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We here for another week. Shout out to the freaks, man.
Oh, they potting today. Oh my
Shout out
Lord.
to Miss Jenny. Shout out to Miss Carmen. Shout out to Jim Bowl. Y'all already know I'm your host, D-Lo. Hey, man. Say, man, welcome to another show. We're back.
Ooh, y'all ain't see how he put that shit together like he's a kid of Mayweather. Fuck
We're
wrong with him, man.
back.
Do better.
Oh snap!
Hey,
Somebody said they want to
hey,
be on the
Wilson,
live.
motherfucker,
The
my
panel
that
girl.
is?
shovel to dig your
Send them the invite.
Somebody in the
You
comments.
understand me?
Okay.
Send them an invite. I ain't even seen no
Alright.
comments.
I made a post. That's
Send
why.
them an invite, man. Send them an invite.
Okay.
Tell them to come through. But before we get
I'll send
started,
them a link.
man, I got some news for y'all. Did
Okay.
you know? Did you know that Amazon? Did you know that Amazon is still under $100 per share? That's an amazing buy.
You said it's still under $100 a share?
Yes,
Really?
yes. Amazon is still under $100 a share. If you didn't know, Amazon did a 10 for 1 reverse split. So if you had 10 shares of Amazon prior to the split, they would have gave you 1 share. All right. So look, they did a split, which dropped the share price down. And thank you, baby. I love you. You look beautiful tonight. Anyway, they dropped the share price down to attract new investors and younger investors because that's what they want to do. What's up? You talking about Cat?
Yeah.
Tell Cat to turn their camera on.
Okay.
You said
But-
tell Cat to turn his camera on?
I don't know what Cat
Her?
is. Cat is a unisex name.
It's a female.
Oh,
and it's a
okay.
girl.
Sir,
Don't try her.
But
She's
yeah.
gonna come
So
on.
basically,
Going ham.
it's under $100. That's something I definitely recommend y'all buy. Pre-split, Amazon was floating around the $2,700 to $3,100 range. Know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I definitely recommend y'all get that because it will go back up to that.
Okay.
And don't forget Google. Google is at $91 a share right now. Who ain't got $91? Know what I mean? If you need help learning how to buy shares, hit my inbox. Leave a comment. Let me know. If you need help learning how to set up your brokerage account, let me know. I got all that. I can get you straight. But hello, panel. How are y'all? How's everybody doing?
I'm glad.
We good.
Hey, look, first and foremost, excuse me, anybody who's speaking, I don't know, I'm on one right now. Miss Jenny, I apologize to you. I will hit you up after the show because I was just talking to I was supposed to call you back. I definitely do apologize. I got put in a headlock with just life and other business. I'm super duper sorry, but I seen your message.
Is that my end or
We can't hear you, Jimmy. We can't hear you.
your shit
We can't hear
breaking
you,
up, bro?
Jimmy.
Your shit breaking up.
Right.
My shit ain't breaking up. I got Verizon. Stop playing with me, fuck nigga.
Well, you need to call them because they ain't standing no more.
Oh, well, you heard all that, though, ain't it? You heard that?
No, like
Yeah,
seriously,
all right.
it's
No, like stop, bro. Like your shit staticking, bro.
My shit fucked up for real.
yes.
Yes, friend. I think you're just in a bad area. Cause I got Verizon too. Sometimes
I got Verizon too.
I'm on the
players
interstate.
fuck
My
up
shit
sometimes
wide open.
with
My
Verizon.
shit wide open. My shit wide open like a prostitute pussy. But look, maybe my frequency is too high. Y'all can't catch my vibe right now. I'm really having too much energy.
It's not
pipe
us.
down,
It's
then try to get
Verizon
back
that's
on
not catching your vibe though, because it's
I'm
really
gonna pipe down.
static.
I'm gonna pipe down.
Hey,
So
Cat.
y'all can catch me in the second.
Hey, Cat.
Hello.
She went to go put on some clothes.
Oh, you putting on some clothes? Okay, we're gonna bring you back up. You just come on camera when you ready.
Cat, this the part you come on with no clothes on. What Jenny is? Jenny.
Hey, chill.
Jenny, act like you ain't come on them motherfucking titties out one night. Come on now. We ain't
I was not out. I was
Nah,
coming
we
from
gonna
the
keep it
gym.
100.
I
We
was
gonna
not.
keep it now.
I was Carmen. I was coming.
Whoa, let me suck your titties, baby. Whoa, let me suck your titties, baby.
I was coming
Whoa.
from the gym. I was coming
Go
from.
Oh,
ahead.
we potting tonight. Oh, we really potting. We doing some podcasting tonight.
See,
I
this
was
shit
coming
going
from the
motherfucking up.
gym.
It's motherfucking stuck, and I don't get no fuck. You hear me? I'm back. Y'all want the nigga? The nigga is back. Straight up. It's gonna be another episode of D-Lo can't post. He gonna call me tomorrow and be like,
Okay,
man, I
but
can't
boo,
even post
boo,
that
boo,
shit.
boo, Jimmy,
Oh,
boo, you need to fix your sound.
I mean,
Cause why
I
is you
can't help it.
apologizing? What happened?
I can't help it.
Carmen,
Yeah, I can help my shit. I'm about to screenshot you my shit right now. My shit is in LTE. I got 6 bars. I ain't never had 6 bars.
Shit,
I'm
bro, you
wild
probably need
on
7,
that
bro, the
shit.
way your shit sound, bro.
I know you ain't talking. You the last.
Hey, hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna drop you down real quick. Hold on.
Ooh, I like how it look when it's 3 of us. Oh.
All right, now say something.
That shit cute. Don't do that shit no more, my nigga. You got me.
I thought it might work, bro.
It didn't help. Okay.
Shit,
I will catch a spirit flight and come whoop your ass, nigga. I will spend
you gonna do a
$200 on
goddamn
for
thing.
you in the
I will
morning.
goddamn
Yeah.
That's
hit
some
you in your
anger if you
goddamn
catching a
kneecap,
flight.
bitch.
I got $200 to whoop this nigga ass. I ain't going Delta. What the fuck I look like?
I hope you fly first class, cause I'm gonna fuck that knee up, bitch.
What knee? Bitch, you I got a guilt knee. Fuck wrong with you?
I'm hollering. Y'all hell.
Hey, nigga gonna tell you hard to me. You got a middle pocket.
God damn, bro. Hey, bro.
You
Hey,
sound
bro.
real digital.
Back out or come back, bro. Back out or come back, bro. That shit sound horrible, bro. I can't have you on his
Do a
time like
network
that, bro.
reset. Do a network reset on your phone.
I promise.
It's really, we're not even picking on you.
Yeah.
Oh, take us off your Bluetooth, bro.
Oh. Cause this legit. This is professional.
Hey,
My friend
man.
gotta make sure his stuff is right.
Hit the motherfucking like button, bro. You don't get no shit better.
Hit that like button, subscribe.
You don't get no
Also
motherfucking shit
set your
better than this.
reminders, the notifications on, so you can get reminders.
We do a lot of random shit.
Yes.
I do
want
wanna
to sometimes go on his rants, on his solo rant.
I ain't did one in a while. I need one. They say the people like that. Let's start off here. A little icebreaker.
Okay.
It's been announced. Diddy versus JD.
For real? Oh no!
It's
For
been
real?
announced. Jermaine Dupri
They
announced.
doing a versus?
They announced the verse. It's supposed to be in Atlanta at the
What?
at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So we're gonna start off with Miss Karma. Miss Karma, who you got?
I got JD. I got JD. I'm being biased though, to be quite honest. I'm being biased. But I got
And that's
JD.
between rap and hip hop.
Yeah. And R&B too. R&B as well.
I mean, I said rap and hip hop. I'm stupid. Rap. That's why I meant to say hip hop and R&B.
Yeah. I'm a little biased. I'm going with JD, even though Diddy has some hits too. I was just listening to
why are you
Can't
being
Hold Me
biased?
Down today.
What made you pick JD?
Atlanta.
Okay. That's what the bias lies.
That's the biasness. Yeah, Atlanta.
I wasn't
Yeah.
I didn't know what was the factor for the biasness.
Oh yeah, Atlanta.
I already knew what it was.
Exactly.
I mean, we might know, but I just wanted the fact.
Clarify for the listeners.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Jenny, who you got?
I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't know. It's a really tough one. I wanna say Diddy, but I think JD might have it. Cause I think he'll probably, if it's gonna be in Atlanta, he'll probably bring out a lot of Atlanta artists. Jagged Edge, Da Brat. Well, she pregnant now, so I don't know.
So what that mean? Rihanna just did.
That's Rihanna.
True. So you
Like,
still
come
go
on, now
out there and
she
turn
ain't gotta
up and
do.
do her
She ain't gotta.
rat-tat-tat.
But that's
She ain't gotta do
Rihanna.
too much. She ain't gotta do
No,
too
you
much.
know, I think JD might have it just because it's in Atlanta. That gives him an advantage a little bit.
Can y'all niggas hear me?
I agree.
A1 sauce,
Yes.
baby.
You sound better, baby.
Yeah, my bad, my fault. I had to get my life together.
Mm.
Yeah, whatever. What the fuck? What y'all talking about? JD
Who you
versus
got? Who you
Diddy
got?
versus
Yeah. It's been announced. JD announced it.
Diddy finna watch that nigga. Y'all really just tried to fuck out of Diddy. What the fuck?
We did.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Y'all really just tried to fuck
Did
out
you
of
really
Diddy.
switch up?
Who? I
ain't
never
switch
said
up
nothing.
shit.
You said JD.
No, I
No,
didn't. I
he
never
didn't.
said nothing.
He never put
I
it.
asked you first, and then
Yes.
then we went and Jenny went. I never said nothing.
Oh, I thought you switched up. I was about to say, God, no.
Why y'all playing with Diddy like that?
We not. I think it's gonna be a great show. I just think because
Yeah.
it's in Atlanta, JD has an advantage. That's all I'm saying.
It don't matter where it's at. That nigga can go do some bad boy shit with Jeezy, boys in the hood shit.
Okay, all right.
Diddy touches every fucking coast.
Genre.
You can't play with that nigga like that.
The only thing that JD may have upper on Diddy is the relationship between his artists. That's it.
Oh, that's for sure. Diddy ain't bringing nobody.
That's it. That's it.
Right. Diddy ain't bringing no guests.
Yeah,
Diddy ain't bringing no
coming
guests.
except for the city girl.
Nah, Diddy.
Yeah, except for Carisha and them, yeah.
Nah, Diddy gonna bring Keisha Cole out last night. I couldn't even get her answer.
I tried to call.
I was trying to tell you. Look,
right.
He gonna bring the hoes out. He might not be able to bring too many niggas out. He damn sure can't bring Mace out. That's for sure. There's a lot of people he can't bring out.
He damn sure can't perform no song that he had with Mace.
But the
crazy part about it is
JD can't bring
some of the
Bow
stuff.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they kind of beefing. But you know, the funny thing about it is some of the stuff that Diddy had with Biggie, you know, JD produced.
For sure.
So like, how they gonna split that up?
Because JD can't claim that shit.
He can't claim it because he probably paid JD to produce it.
JD, you gotta remember, Diddy was a go to this shit. Diddy was the nigga who
the business aspect.
Take that.
Take
for real. Bitch, you did that. I took that. Diddy is the original.
Take that. I took that for real.
Biggie and Tate gotta holler at Diddy before they can figure out what the fuck they finna do. Real talk. But
right.
Diddy's a con artist. You gotta respect him. You know what I'm saying? He did it.
What
he
Cat
played
go?
the game his way.
She got
And she said, she just
JD
watching.
can't bring out nobody but the fucking brat. Seriously, come on, bro. That ain't it. That ain't the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4. So JD really.
I hate that
he got to bring out a franchise boys.
Right, that's why I was like, I hate that. What's it called? Them died. Well, one of the guys died from Crisscross. He could have brought them out.
Oh yeah, I remember what you talking
He could bring out Jagged Edge. He could bring out.
No, he couldn't have brought nobody out from Crisscross. Carmen, you sound
Escape.
crazy.
What?
You gotta think about that shit. Over a 20, 30-year time frame, whatever relationship you have with a motherfucker, that's gonna determine what they're gonna do for you. Let's be real. Come on, man. Crisscross ain't did a tour
he could bring
how
out
long?
one of the. But I mean,
You
that
make
was
a good
like,
point
but
right
that
there,
song
bro.
is what solidified JD when they did the jump song.
You can't
You
solidified
ain't even
him.
got Heavy D. Ain't no Heavy D. Don't even do it. Don't even touch it.
But Carmen, how you gonna bring niggas out that you ain't even had on tour for the last 20, 30 years? How you gonna bring these niggas out to show up on your court?
Yeah.
For the free.
But I think because the guy died, that's why they didn't want to do it. The other guy, the light skinned one, is still
you can't
alive,
say that.
but the dark skinned one dead.
Can't say that.
He's been dead for 20 years.
Nah, he ain't died that long. It wasn't that. It ain't been that long.
It ain't been that long. But
you can't. You still can't say that because TLC going. You can't say that because TLC still going on tour.
Yep.
Maybe the light skin guy didn't want a tour. Maybe he just in his little working bag. Because I heard he got a real job. He just worked real estate or something. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We don't. Nobody cares to correct you because we don't understand what's going on with them people.
Oh,
But and that's just the nicest way to say it. But they don't give a
yeah,
fuck about what I got going on. I damn sure don't give a fuck about what they got going on. But I'm
yeah.
just gonna say we don't understand what's going on. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all playing with Diddy now. Y'all really put a whole bunch of smut on his jacket. This nigga, bro, y'all, that's cute. I don't even know why
My
Diddy.
reasoning
Only
for
reason why Diddy
picking
did that
JD,
shit
but I
so he
had
could
already
bust
said my
somebody.
reasoning for picking JD is for Atlanta. Like I'm biased on the Atlanta
Fuck
tip.
all that. Fuck
But
all that.
JD, I bet Diddy definitely had some bops now. Like, and he
Diddy,
got my favorite folks,
JD,
Jodeci.
JD did not have well, but you gotta think it's a versus. It's not a battle of classics. It's a
Mhm.
versus. Like you gotta capture the crowd, keep the crowd, and goddamn, he can't fuck with Diddy. But Diddy, this is a homecoming game to Diddy, and I know you're fully aware of what homecoming games look like. It's when a
Yeah.
team or a school that is tremendously better than your school comes to your home for your homecoming and whoops. No, you come to their home for their homecoming and they whoop your ass badly. It's a
I think
guaranteed
you got it
win. That's a
backwards.
homecoming game. That's a homecoming
Homecoming is
game.
when you pick the worst team to play so you can
Exactly.
win. Oh, okay.
Exactly. And that's Diddy.
Okay.
And Diddy picked
Ah!
JD for his
So you
homecoming
said
game.
did he pick JD because he know he gonna win? Damn.
Because
Because he knew the only
JD
other
is
opposition
somebody.
was Dr. Dre. The only other
No,
opposition was Dr. Dre. He
it
did
was
that
no.
for him.
It was not just Dr. Dre, but
Who else did
JD is
he?
someone.
Who else in
JD is
Diddy
someone
caliber?
who's JD is formidable. You know what I'm saying?
I think
They really
Pharrell could compete.
can go hit for
No.
hit.
Well,
Can't compete
Nah.
with Diddy. He can't
Yeah, I
compete.
think
no,
Pharrell the
no,
Neptunes. You know,
no,
like the Neptunes had a lot of shit.
no,
Nah.
no.
Only people
No.
that compete with Diddy is Scott Storch,
And Dre.
Dr. Dre,
I
And
think the
Scott
Neptunes
Storch already
cool
went.
too.
he went, but Scott Storch still got 200 more songs. But it's not many people who can compete with Diddy. He's still relevant for a reason. It's not just because
The only
he was
two,
taking niggas' money. He fired what he do for real.
Birdman,
Rubs hands like
Birdman,
Nah,
Birdman probably the only one.
nah. Birdman can compete with it because Birdman don't got nobody but Wayne catalog. Honestly and truthfully, he can't compete.
I mean, technically, he got all the catalogs because all that shit fall under the umbrella of Cash
Nah,
Money. So he got the whole
he got
YMCB
YMCB. That's it.
shit. So that's Nicki and Drake.
But nah, but that's
That's
Y'all
Nicki
forgot
and
about
Drake,
the
bro.
old Cash Money shit too. The Juvie,
And the old
BG,
Cash Money shit.
Turk. Yeah, his
Like,
own
come on,
shit.
bro.
Like
that shit.
it's a lot.
Cool. It's cool to own them songs, but he can't pull them people out and perform them songs.
Shit, me. Birdman on good accords with all his people.
He can pull beat or BG.
Birdman on good accords with all his people.
That's a damn lie. You sound crazy as fuck, boy. That man really can't pull nobody out. Only person that can pull anybody out is Wayne. And Wayne can pull anybody out from YMCMB. Birdman can't pull nobody out from YMCMB. Nigga.
But they done got their shit together though. So that's what I'm saying. Once the Birdman called on Wayne.
For the cameras.
They don't
so?
get their shit together because Drake music still be saying YMCMB. Nigga, you know he ain't no part of that shit. They got a nigga the hell up. Why you think Drake ain't signed no deal yet? He trying to get out of that YMCMB shit. Birdman
he is trying to buy himself out.
Birdman is a hellified businessman.
Rich nigga.
At the end of the day, it don't matter who you can bring out because he can't bring Wayne out. So anything Birdman can do will be null and void. He can't bring Juvie out. He can't bring Turk out. Turk already said nigga ain't fuck with him when he got out. He can't bring none of the hot boys out. The rest of them locked up.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga Dolo. Birdman.
That nigga got that nigga over here flexing, bro. Y'all ain't even people.
What?
That nigga got the background faded out of shit. Nigga got the focus on the shit, bro.
Oh,
nigga ain't nobody goddamn seeing that shit. Nigga, I got the eyes, nigga.
Who?
Oh, man.
Who, little bro?
I got
Got
the
that
phone.
head.
How
He
y'all
just
doing?
got-
How y'all good people doing?
He must have got
Hey
a new
there.
iPhone. But that nigga got a little ass head. Look at his head. It's strapped tight like Dolph shit was. Little head ass nigga.
I told that nigga he look just like Dolph, bro.
Nigga look like
Rest in
Dolph.
peace to Dolph. Rest in
For
peace.
That was
sure.
Bay.
R.I.P.
Still Bay.
R.I.P.
I
Dolph,
know.
but
I
look,
love Dolph.
look at him.
Strap tight.
Look at him. That nigga look just like
If
Dolph.
she ain't pretty, she can't hang with me.
But since we on the topic of music, before we move along, Carter, who you
I
got?
don't think nobody's too high.
Who you got, Carter? Diddy
Well, thank
JD?
you.
There ain't no fucking question.
Diddy who?
Diddy versus JD. Who you got?
JD?
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, that's weird.
Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my God.
That's
It seems
weird.
like only two motherfuckers on this panel got sense tonight.
That's
I'm
weird.
gonna go Diddy, bro.
That's right.
If you-
That's right.
That's right.
If you talking catalog, yeah, I'm going Diddy.
Can't be fucked with entertainment, baby.
Well, I'm
Take
gonna go
that,
with
take
Sean
that.
Combs because Biggie name him.
One time for the one time. Bad boy.
Oh, please.
Come out and
that
play.
That nigga said I got a new iPhone. This ain't no iPhone.
I don't know what the hell them
MacBook.
folks talking about. So you got the goddamn shit focus and shit. I don't know what the hell going on.
Y'all ready to get
I'm
into
gonna
some
do
shit?
iPhone, do that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to get
Jimmy
into some
said he
shit?
gonna pod for real tonight.
Let's get into some shit. I wish Cat would come back, man.
Sure, come
I
back.
tagged somebody in the live. They said they wanted to watch, so I tagged them in the live instead of just sending them the link.
I just love hearing the opposite sex opinion.
Tell them show their face
I
unless they're
know.
big ugly. If you a big
But
But we
ugly,
still got the OG Carmen, and we still got Miss Jenny. Sorry, Jenny, you ain't an OG.
Carmen ain't no OG. Jenny a OG.
Why ain't no OG no more?
Nah, Carmen the OG. Big
Nah,
OG,
you are.
triple.
You big people.
She done been on that bitch to 2 in.the.morning with us. Then at 3 in.the.morning.
Ooh, if that's the criteria,
Nah. And she done been here since day one.
Hey,
Well, really day 2.
what's up,
Yeah,
bro?
they too. Yeah, they too for sure.
What y'all done
I'm
lost
like,
y'all
what?
license or
What
something?
day am I? Day 15?
Like, nah, you like
Huh?
day 50. We was like 2-3 months in by the time you got in.
Man,
I ain't know I was that
you
far
send me
out.
away?
For real? By the time Jenny got out?
By the time Jenny got on, about
Damn.
2 months on.
Damn, I ain't know that, Jenny. I ain't know that.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move that thing along.
Oh,
Lord, my head.
Is it disrespectful
Who
if
head
your
hurt?
spouse twerks on your
Hey.
favorite artist?
Oh
If
my
I what?
Lord.
Well, in your case, if your spouse got a lap dance from his favorite artist.
No.
Who mine? I mean, you know, my favorite artist, Future.
But is it disrespectful if your
Lord.
woman,
Hold on, my
if
nigga.
your woman,
Whoa,
if your woman get a, if your woman, in a man's case, if your woman get a lap dance or twerks on the artist?
No, but I'm still.
If he got something for me on the back end, we good.
Nah, ain't nothing on the back
man.
end. She just out having a good time.
I don't give a damn if Drake
Him
pull
and
me
his whole
on
entourage can
stage.
get
Hold on.
Touch
Who was that?
I mean,
the vision.
That was a video, but that was that was the vision, and that was
disrespectful?
somebody's girl. Hold on, bro, and that was somebody's girl, and then you see it's a little message. I guess he texted her and said, "I guess you had fun or what." Guess you had a good time. He said, "Guess you had a good time shaking your ass." Guess you had a good time shaking your ass on that dude.
That's lame. Like, when is that gonna ever happen again? Like, bro, that's like once in a lifetime.
Hold on. All right, Carmen, since you popping off, go ahead, finish your point.
Okay, like I feel like that's lame. That's a once in a lifetime. Like, when you gonna ever see this celebrity ever again? Like, I feel like, bro. Oh God, because like if Drake pulled me up on the stage, it's going down. I'm bop.
So what's going on?
Oh
my God! Headlock and he pull your ass behind them curtains. You done forgot about this nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Oh no, we ain't gonna disrespect my nigga like that, but I definitely twerk. Wait,
Might
what?
well go all the way through with it. Maybe you get a purse or something out the deal and some.
No, I ain't worth. I'm worth more than just a damn purse. What the fuck?
My nigga, you just said, but if Drake, then you clap your hand, clap, like you finna pop that shit.
No, that mean I'm finna twerk. Like, come on now, relax. You gotta relax. That mean I'm a twerk.
You might as well open if you're gonna throw it.
No, what the fuck? How does twerking equal up to sex?
That's the same level of disrespect. Do you think your grandma twerked on other nigga in front of your granddaddy? No, he was
I don't even think my grandma was dancing at all. My grandma wasn't dancing.
Okay,
Hey, you breaking up again, my boy. You breaking up
Baby, get
again,
your
my
phone
boy.
together.
Yeah. You breaking up again, my boy.
I'm too gangster for this shit tonight. I ain't lying.
Nah, your phone was breaking up because it was some bullshit you was saying.
I can did that. I can go for that one right there. I'm back now. So I
would have no problem if Sierra pulled my man up on stage and she danced on him. I wouldn't care about that.
Somebody don't want no dance from Sierra.
Don't play. I'll take a dance from Sierra.
This whole old ass married to a nigga who probably only had pussy twice in his life. Nobody want that hoe to throw ass.
Oh my god, y'all easy on Russell.
How you know?
Easy on Russell, bruh.
Hold on. Before we even go down that path, Jenny.
Yes.
Is it disrespectful if your husband get a lap dance from his favorite artist? Big Nicki Minaj, big booty, big cheeks in his face.
Damn in real cheeks.
Big glow.
I wouldn't even be mad because my ass is bigger than Nicki's, so I wouldn't even be mad.
Big bed to stand.
I don't think I would. Because I'm too. Can I talk, Jimmy? Do you mind if I talk?
Hold on, bro. Let Jenny get a rock off. Go ahead.
I don't think I will because I'm so chill. And I think it's his favorite artist, and it probably won't happen again. And then if I know how much you love this artist, I don't think I'll mind. If it's just a lap dance or whatever the case may be, it's not an everyday thing. So he ain't gonna get mad if Dolph was here and I was throwing on Dolph either. So, but it's things you know about your partner. If you know they genuinely like this person for whatever reason, it shouldn't be too much. But if there's like groping, grabbing crotch, touching, and being extra, then we may have to talk about it. But if it's just a dance, I'm not going to trip up for that because we're living together. We're going home together.
Right. That's just like if you go to a strip club and get a dance from a girl.
But what you mean if it's a grope? Well, before I even say
I say if you're not being extra.
But you know it's going to be extra. You on stage.
It might not be extra.
Did you not see that video?
But that was
she didn't even do that crazy.
Oh, maybe she was.
That wasn't crazy to you?
Drunk.
No, she did like a little side twerk. I've seen some twerks get wilder than that.
Yeah, dropping splits.
All kind of shit. Putting her leg on his neck and be twerking that way. I've seen some wild.
She probably couldn't lift her leg up there.
That's not that bad.
Right, that was regular. That's level one twerking.
I've seen worse.
Right, that's level one, bro.
Carter?
I ain't going.
Of course not.
Because his wife ain't having that.
Jimbo?
First off, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly and truthfully, I really wouldn't care because you simplifying life for me. You just saved me a lot of money. Now I'm finna grab something. I'm finna grab something out this crowd and bust it the fuck up for the free.
Oh my god.
We gotta do all that.
Yeah, we got to. We got
so you gonna
to.
take something and bust upside his head?
Okay.
No. I'm talking about. I'm finna bust up some cheeks. I'm finna get in some nice young guns. Yeah, you want to play?
Okay,
I'm gonna show you how to
Let
play.
me suck your titties,
I was
baby.
D-Lo. Okay. Now you know what? If you dating someone that you know has a problem with it, then you may not want to go on stage. If I know my man will have a problem with it the same way apparently Jimmy has or D-Lo might have. If you know your man is gonna have a problem with it, then don't do it. Cause that's your relationship. I guess it does
It ain't
depend
no
on who
problem.
you with.
It's not about having a problem with it. It's just about damn. Like, come on, bro. Like, honestly and truthfully, I don't give a fuck what females think. Niggas be having way more options than females. Like, and on some real shit, no matter how ugly you are, what matter what you look like. If you got the nerve to plug me like this in a crowd full of people at the concert, I don't give a fuck if it's a private personal party. Guess what? By the time you get out that stage, you gonna have to find me. And you might find me in somebody's bathroom with dick in somebody. Or in somebody got
my God.
their mouth. And
That's
guess what?
that's wild.
Politely excuse yourself. I'm enjoying myself too, my nigga. What the fuck you mean?
Oh goodness. Oh,
That's
Jimmy.
wild.
You got it.
That's a try. Bro, because niggas really be
Wow.
holding it down. Niggas be holding it down for females. Like, motherfuckers don't even realize it. If your nigga cheat on you, he not a bad nigga. He feels susceptible to temptation. But if you play with him and he cheat on you, man, you just unleash the beast. Don't be mad at him.
How's that playing with him when niggas be going to the strip club every day and be getting dances?
Like, you the best thing a nigga can ever possibly do or come across. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with a nigga like that.
But that ain't.
Cause
I
nigga,
don't
a
care about
motherfucker
no
show
nigga
you
going to
real
no
quick.
strip club.
Honestly and
No,
truthfully.
but I'm just saying. I just don't feel like that's like a try. Like that's extreme to call it a try. I can see my man probably raising an eyebrow like, but not like, oh, this is like a try and it's grounds to be cheated on because I twerked on my favorite artist if you pulled me on stage.
I have to watch you virtually fuck a nigga on stage.
Oh my.
What the fuck?
All right.
Y'all wasn't saying that was a virtual fuck in the 8th grade when we used to be dancing in them parties.
Shit me. I know how it used
Y'all
to be.
wasn't saying that then.
Shit me. It definitely
y'all
was.
weren't.
It
No,
definitely
y'all weren't.
was.
Y'all wasn't saying that.
They used to be on the floor on their knees with their just, just bad and fast. Motherfucker bad and fast.
Yeah, y'all definitely was some bad and fast people.
Not me. I wasn't allowed to go to them parties.
You good, my boy?
No.
For me.
So, ladies,
No.
if you even think about twerking on a nigga,
know what
you
kind
gonna
of
get
man
cheated
you got.
on. Know what kind of nude you got.
You
Cause some
good?
dudes gonna take it to the extreme, like that's like, oh, we cheating now. We cheating. So know your man.
What's taking it to the extreme, Carmen?
Cheating. To fuck somebody else, that's extreme. Off of a twerk.
But you'll catch the same flack if you get caught with a bitch twerking on you.
I wouldn't care. That's just like going to a strip club and getting a dance.
So why not get your head hit or your dick wet? Or, you know what I'm saying? Get some little cheeks real quick. And have a reason for a motherfucker to be mad at you.
But that's OD. Like, what is happening?
How was that OD? Because you might break up with a nigga for a bitch twerking on him, but you can go on the stage and throw ass on whoever, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Jenny, would you break up with a dude if he got a dance?
Without I don't even think you worded that the correct way. Let's try that again.
I said Jenny.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, Jimmy. All right, next. Let's go on to the next
topic because Jimmy is gonna cheat on your ass, ladies. Okay, if you dance on a guy.
I'm gonna find me a
next topic, please.
I'm gonna let somebody who's patiently waiting get a taste. Since you want to go let entertainer get a taste, shit, I'm gonna let this hoe get a taste. Cause she been fiending for it. So shit, fuck it. I'm finna let her catch the tip or something. You throwing ass on a
Well, go ahead and fuck her then, honey. Fuck her, Jimmy. Go ahead and fuck her, Jimmy.
I could at least put the head in if you can go throw.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Just fuck her. Just do it.
If you throwing ass in front of the whole world, why I can't put the tip in?
Bruh. Go ahead, Jimmy. Just fuck a child.
Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Oh, you crazy, bro.
That's a try. Y'all know that's a try. Y'all
No,
wouldn't
it's
do that
not.
shit. Y'all wouldn't do that
I
shit.
would.
Y'all wouldn't do that shit.
Yes, I would. I want to.
You'll be really willing to risk your relationship?
No. If I know
But
my
I don't think
man,
that's
So you gonna check with your nigga? So
Thank
you
you,
gonna
Jenny.
check with your nigga before you went on stage?
yeah. I be like,
Ain't
baby,
no check. Ain't no check though. They just gonna look at the nigga and look at the nigga eyes and know what they gonna do. They ain't finna ask no question. They just gonna look back.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. They gonna give you that look.
Yeah, shit. Do it if you want to. Motherfucker, if a motherfucker smiling at you,
Maybe it depends on the artist. Because if it's Aubrey, I'm already up there. If it's Aubrey,
you
but
ready to risk it.
But think about it.
But if
You got to look at it from really your point of view, bro.
If it's division,
Come on, Carm.
though, I like division too.
Nah,
but if
it's your favorite artist.
I would be like, babe, what you think? I would ask,
It's your favorite artist. That's what this shit say. Your favorite artist. So if it's your favorite artist, you know you gonna, Carmen. You know you gonna be over there extra twerking. You gonna be trying to feel what your favorite artist working with. You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta motherfucking lie.
all the people that I love are dead. Dolph dead, Kobe dead. Who else left for me? I ain't got much time.
God damn, Jenny.
Damn, double homicide.
You got bad picks. You need to expand your horizon.
So I
Your
don't
niggas
really,
checking out.
I don't really have nobody.
Yeah, my only favorite is Drake. So.
Oh my, you and Drake, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Drake don't even like black girls, so you really go.
Yes, the fuck he do. You tripping? Are you crazy? Yes, he do.
That man had a whole baby by a white porn star.
She is not a porn star. She's not a porn star.
Hold on.
She's an ugly ass white woman.
Please, next.
Don't worry, it's coming.
Next. Jimmy and Carmen.
I'm not going anywhere, Jenny. Jenny, I'm not going anywhere.
Y'all ready?
I'm glad.
Can you repeat the apology you gave to my girl? Because we didn't hear it.
Hey, Jimbo, I need you to, I hope you're not driving because I need you to look at the screen, bro. I need you to look at the screen.
I'm tired of touching the phone to unmute the sound. Go ahead, bro.
Just look at the screen, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm going to leave the live.
What is this?
I'm leaving. Oh, my God.
Oh, there it is right there. There it is.
Oh, my God.
Follow my lead, pussy ass nigga. Yeah, there it is.
No, that's not it.
Get in line.
Oh, my God.
This the Get in Line 2023. Women's
How?
rights. You know.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bruh. First of all, I'm going to gather you real quick.
Go ahead, Carmen. Talk your shit.
First of all, and Jimmy, you better not interrupt me because you know how you like to do. First of all, ASAP is not as big as Rihanna as Stardom. Let's keep it clear. And then on top of that, that was a British Vogue shoot. They asked for Rihanna first, and Rihanna probably asked for her man to be there. That's how she fucks with her man. She asked for him to be there because she know that he is not as on her level stardom wise. Now that shoot was centered around Rihanna, like that's her life, her man, her baby. It was centered around her. They didn't even interview ASAP. So why the fuck would ASAP be in the front of that shoot? It was just Rihanna. They interviewed Rihanna with British Vogue. So why would he be in the front? How is that emasculated to him? That is not his shoot. It's hers. So why would he be in the front taking shine away from Rihanna? It's her shoot. So how is that emasculating? I just want to know. Because I already know y'all feel like it's emasculating or whatever. So go ahead and tell me because it's some bullshit, whatever you say. But go ahead and say it. Get it off.
It's my turn. It's my turn, Carmen.
It's your turn, honey. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God!
All right, look, I'm just gonna give you two quick examples, and these are two people that I shouldn't even put these people in the same category. But have you ever seen Kanye taking a picture behind Kim Kardashian? Have you ever seen Jay-Z taking a picture behind Beyonce?
Have you ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce in a photo shoot together on a on a magazine. Have you ever seen
Yes,
that? No.
yes, my nigga. What do you mean?
Google.
You sound
I
crazy.
ain't never seen no publication with Beyonce and Jay-Z on the same thing.
You ain't seen it. So
Now,
you
Kim
need to
and
Google it.
Kanye, when they took their little
Because-
cover together that they did, Vogue, she was in a wedding gown and he was in his little tux, and they did it together. They were centered. But it was whose interview? Kanye's. It wasn't Kim's. That was Kanye's shoot. Like, Vogue wasn't even checking for Kim at that time. That was Kanye who brought Kim into Vogue's atmosphere anyway. So that's what he did for her.
All that that's cute what you just said, but you know the clothes that people aspire to wear or to own if they don't have them already, you know, is mostly what do you say that the magazine it's some English shit at the end of the day.
Vogue,
Britain, in Italy, wherever the fuck.
And so, they in there together. Okay, so you found it. Thank you,
but you know, also that those are the same people who determine the sizing chart. That's why they don't have clothes available for a lot of larger people or taller people, because the clothing size is based off of the European size chart. So the Europeans really control the narrative in the fashion world, and this is another form of them trying to control another narrative. It's really deeper than rap.
So.
Yeah.
So.
It really is, because when you got to look up your size in European clothes, because and then also damn near every black person is obese according to their standards, and that's what the United States goes off of as well. We go off of their BMIs, you know what I'm saying, all their statistics and shit. It's all right. It's really deeper than rap, but I think that shit was weird because the agenda is already has been pushed. It's up there and stuff. But I really think I think that's super duper weird. Like, at the end of the day,
the key thing is
Rihanna ain't running out head first. It don't matter if you got more money than your man. One thing about it, you'll never see Nicki Minaj in the magazine with her man like that, because even though she got more paper than her nigga, she still respect him and she keep him out of situations like that. I consider ASAP caught a dub by even taking the photo shoot like that. That's his prerogative. But shit, if this about my bitch, like you said it was, shit, I don't gotta have no parts in this. And
that's the key point. I'm glad you drove that home.
Some parts in it, I damn sure not. I'm not finna be straddling or holding on to your coattail. You're not finna drag me. Nah, I'm cool.
But why he can't be in the picture? Like, why he can't be in the picture?
The key point, the key takeaway is, why didn't she just do it by herself? If it's about her.
But why she had to do it by herself? She was showing her family.
It's about her.
But the shoot was definitely
about her.
But
like you said, it's about her. They don't have to be on the cover. They don't have to be on the cover.
Her life. Like, what's wrong with that?
So you put a black man behind a black woman on the cover. Reinforcing, because you're reinforcing the matriarchal order that's been in the black community for how long?
He was just there holding the baby. Exactly. He was just there holding the baby. Like, how is that?
When is it ever been the man's job to goddamn coddle the baby and goddamn come on? Let's be real.
You ain't holding your
Let's
kid?
Really be real.
No.
You're not holding your kid?
No, seriously.
We just saw Carter hold his baby not too long in the intro.
Carmen,
so
I think.
Can we be real for a second, Carmen? Seriously, like, come on, man. That shit was a slap in the face to the black man.
I don't think so.
Regardless of how you want to look at it.
Because you're not trying to think so.
What you mean? Because I'm trying not to think so.
Because you think the way you think for a reason. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, right? And in my opinion, that's some straight up bullshit. That's just my opinion. I mean, I don't need it, you know.
When I saw that cover, I knew y'all would think that. I ain't gonna lie. I knew y'all would. It didn't skip a beat. When I saw that cover, I was like, I know D-Lo and Jimmy definitely felt like, ASAP was emasculated in that look, and I don't even see that. Jenny, what you think?
I mean, it ain't even so much
'Cause
about
I'm
him being
clearly, I'm
emasculated.
always the
It's just
extreme feminist.
the
You
message
kind of
that
mid
bitch
sometimes.
saying
So
though.
what you think, Jenny?
Look,
I didn't pay that much attention. I was just like, oh, cool, nice photo. I didn't go into that deep into it, but looking at it, I can see what the guys are saying, and then I can see what Carmen is saying. But personally, if I was ASAP, I wouldn't be on it either. It's about her. Let me let her do her, especially if that's how they're going to portray me. I'll sit this one out, babe. Maybe her and the child, or maybe even let her and the baby do it.
My whole thing,
And I
my
also
whole thing
But
is
why would y'all
think he's
let her and the
probably
baby do it by
good.
themselves?
I think he's
That to me would be giving off an agenda, a single parent agenda, if they did it
so
by
you see that agenda,
themselves.
but you don't see the other one.
But
But I didn't see the other one.
he's
Yeah,
just,
I don't because I don't
Oh
think it
my
was
God.
emasculated.
or maybe he's just doing it in reference. Okay, this is my girl. Let me support my girl. She want me in the cover. I'll do whatever.
Yeah, that's how I saw it
No,
too.
he
Like it
playing
was
his
just a support.
motherfucking part.
Cause he
No,
ain't in
he's
any
playing
other
his part.
pictures.
He's playing his part.
I commend him for doing it.
He's with a billionaire. If I was with the billionaire, I would be doing that shit too. I don't give a fuck about my image. I don't give a fuck about how y'all niggas perceive my
hey,
image.
pull
I
the
wouldn't
picture
care
up again.
about trying to up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on,
A
I got you, little
gorgeous
bro.
picture right there is very pretty.
Pull up
I
again.
just don't think it's emasculating him. I think that was extreme.
I can't say I would. Never mind. I got too much pride.
You would. You'd be like, bitch, where?
Nah, I got too much pride. I don't give a fuck about
Probably
you.
be in the picture like this with the baby on his hip.
Hold on.
What's next topic?
There you go, little bro.
Yeah.
And that's
And she holding his hand too. Like, how is that wrong?
I mean, he got.
Follow me. Fuck you
What?
talking about?
Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that last nigga that was on the panel that got in? That was his wife got on to him for asking to turn the TV down.
That nigga like a proud auntie.
That's what that shit give me right now. It give me I can't
my
ask to turn the
God.
TV down in my house.
Oh my God, that's wild. That's crazy.
I love y'all.
That's
You
what
can't
y'all
even turn
portray
the
from
TV
that
down
image.
in your own house.
I don't think that
If
was
he,
that
if
at
he
all.
like it, I love it. If he love it, I love it even more.
What
I
is
don't think
Vogue?
it was
Vogue
that.
Vogue is a fashion magazine, right?
It's not about,
Yeah.
like you said,
And
it ain't even
Is it a
apparently
rap battle.
people
fashion
My
magazine?
man,
claim,
he
apparently
came
Jimmy,
into
people
that
are
relationship
claiming
head
they're
on like
like
that.
Hold on,
But
one
this
at a time.
nigga, but this nigga ASAP claimed to be like the king
a
of fashion,
fashion
right?
guru. Yeah.
He that's a real slap in the face. Hey, look, bitch ass nigga, we gonna put you on here. All that shit you be talking, but we want your bitch on here. You can get on here too, but you her sidekick. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga be putting that shit on for them folks. You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy be on.
And
Jimmy
then
on
he
10
finally
tonight,
get a
girl.
call
Jimmy
as a
on
motherfucking
10.
sidekick. Get the fuck out of here.
Carmen, it's okay.
Why is
Carmen.
the
Let
baby
them
even
have it.
involved? It's really the baby that fucks everything up. Like seriously. That's the shit that docile his ass down. Like, bitch, it's your
Bruh.
role. We know who the
It's like
breadwinner
they
is.
neutered him. It's like
We
they
know who the
neutered that
breadwinner
nigga.
is. It's no big deal who got the most bread. But at the end of the day, Rihanna don't put that shit on like home put that shit on. But they humbled his ass. Like, hey, yeah, you be putting that shit
But
on.
Rihanna is the bigger star.
We know that. But that's why it should have been her by herself.
But this is not the source.
He wanted to
It's
include
not
her
the source
family.
magazine. This
Carmen,
is not
you
the
make it
source.
worse when you say she's the bigger star. Don't do that.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
Yes,
It's
it
the
do.
truth. She not saying that
That's the truth.
Jenny.
It is, but if that's the case, then she should have did it by herself.
Duh.
But she was including her family.
No, fuck
She's
that.
not the bigger star in the world that they came to. The world that they came to, ASAP is the bigger star.
I don't know
ASAP is
about
the
that.
bigger star in the fashion industry than motherfucking Rihanna. And that's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't know
No.
about that, bro.
No,
You
that's
must ain't
not true.
you must ain't owned a pair of Fendi draws. Nigga, I got a pair of Fendi boxes, nigga. Nigga, them shits feel good as fuck,
ASAP
nigga.
walked in her show. Like,
Nigga,
how is
Fenty
he
goddamn
bigger than
fire,
her in
nigga.
fashion? He walked
I
in her show.
don't even know what his line is. That nigga ain't even got no lines. She got $1 billion
He's one of the
line, nigga.
models.
But
I'm confused.
think about what you're saying. What does that mean?
I don't own not one thing.
Shit, she the product.
I don't own not one thing.
Okay. Look, you sound even crazier. What the fuck owner of any fashion label is out there goddamn posing for their own shit, nigga? It's their brand. It's not they don't get on Front Street, nigga. They push their brand. You ain't never seen the owner of Prada, Gucci, Louis.
Jimmy and Rap on tonight.
You don't see them folks. They're not about that shit. It's about who be putting that shit on. It's not about the founder. They do autobiographies and shit of the founders, nigga. The founders don't hop on the front of the magazines, nigga.
They can if it's their company.
They can if they want.
Well, you know what?
All the Gucci folks is dead damn near. The last surviving Gucci person, shit, they ain't even got ownership of their company. The daughters.
That's real.
And their daddy got killed by their mama. You didn't see the movie?
Yes, I did. I saw it on Amazon. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, shit. And she just got out of jail her damn self.
That shit was good. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, but for real though, hold on, wait.
No cover, no magazine.
I hate to do this shit in the middle of this conversation.
And Donatella Versace, she be modeling her stuff sometimes.
Y'all need to go all watch the reading, bro.
I heard about it. Is it good?
Give Monique an Oscar. Your auntie an Oscar.
Is it good?
She is so amazing.
I feel like Charleston White.
I heard somebody said it was Tubi.
Nah, hell nah.
It was kind of Tubi level.
I mean, that's because you can tell.
Be good.
No, but that's because you can tell that Monique is like superior acting compared to some novice motherfuckers who ain't never been in a movie. Like the acting that she does in this movie is amazing. But the other people that they got,
you can tell you a Steve Harvey nigga.
The other people she got like in that movie, yeah. But that shit good as fuck though. But
okay,
anyway,
I'm gonna watch it. I heard about it a lot.
Straight up.
We need to talk about Ant-Man too, D-Lo, because a lot of people said they did not like
I ain't seen it. I've been busy.
Hurry up. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people said they ain't like it, friend.
I don't give a fuck what they say.
I liked it.
Everybody who always say they don't like shit don't know nothing about what's going on in the motherfucking MCU universe. They ain't watch like Loki. They ain't watch WandaVision. They ain't watch Moon Knight. They ain't watch none of that shit. So I don't be taking everybody's fucking opinions when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, but I like
it.
And
D-Lo.
They say they got a bad rating too.
So you telling everybody they need to go watch Monique movie, right?
Hey, yeah, that shit was good as fuck.
I'm straight on Monique. You know why?
This is why y'all ain't tell me?
Same motherfucker who was sitting up there crying, talking about how she need to be paid as some of the best black male authors. I'm straight on anything that she got going.
No, I mean I can disagree. I did.
Yeah,
but you can disagree with somebody at one motherfucking point in their life and still agree with what they got going on at the present.
She didn't recant her statement. She wanted apologies from everybody else. She ain't never apologized.
And did she get them?
She ain't get it from everybody.
Did she get them from the people, from the male artists that she was talking about?
I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna let it go. I ain't gonna say that.
She can't even put herself on the same caliber as some of these folks on the real.
She can't. I agree with you.
But she
can't even put her
Oscar.
But when it comes to her acting, can't nobody fuck. But when it comes to her acting, ain't too many comedians fucking with her. When it comes to her acting,
so some of them,
when it comes to
them male go ahead, D-Lo. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All I just want to say, when it comes to her acting, I don't know too many comedians besides like Eddie Murphy and a few others that's fucking with her, bro.
And then also none of those male
you sound crazy as fuck.
Ain't got no Oscars. She got an Oscar, so she deserves to be paid what she's
comedians
worth.
that are better actors than her. What are you talking about?
But none
Maybe
of them
not 40.
got Oscars.
It's at least 10.
Thank you, Carmen.
Yeah. None of them got Oscars. Monique has an Oscar.
None of them even probably got a
So,
Grammy. Shit.
This nigga said Eddie
yeah,
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy is one of the best motherfucking comedians that turned into an actor.
Yeah, you're right. Martin Lawrence ain't nobody. I mean, the list goes on, but we ain't
Martin Lawrence, Bernie Mac.
We ain't gonna talk about Steve Harvey. We ain't gonna talk about nobody.
Man, what movie Steve Harvey done been in?
Cedric the Entertainer. I ain't mean to say
What movie Steve Harvey done been in? Ain't nobody watching no Steve Harvey movie. Name a classic Steve Harvey movie.
I meant to say Cedric the Entertainer, and even Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle got one good movie, and that's just goddamn
a classic. A classic.
It is a classic. I'm not gonna shit on that.
What? Bro dropped about. He probably had about 16 lines. But let me ask you a question. What Monique movie is a classic? I'm not shitting on black women. But
Precious.
What Monique movie
Precious.
Precious not a classic because you can't quote a line from that movie right now.
The fuck you can't?
I can't. They probably can.
Y'all thinking. That's why y'all say the same thing.
What movie is?
I can.
Wait, no. Monique said, bitch, your fat ass was fucking my man.
All right.
Bitch, Monique threw that shoe up there at Precious.
You ain't lying. That's one right there, Carmen.
I don't remember shit from that movie.
Out of all the movies she been in, that's all you got. Monique done been in about 20 movies.
Nah, I got one right now. Fuck them kids. And if you watch the reading, you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hey, you talk about some newball shit. Y'all forget about 3 Strikes. Like, Shawty been
and then Professor Ogilvy, when she did her show that's syndicated.
That's a TV show. It was.
And I ain't gonna lie, she had that one stand. She got that joke. She got that joke when she was talking about she was dating that nigga, and that nigga, every time he called her name, she wanted to slap the fuck out of him. Monique. Bro, that shit used to be funny as hell, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, Monique had a TV show.
They used to fuck Monique, bro. Don't sit here and try to call
she
my
had a late night hosting TV show. Like, she was in movies. She's an Oscar winner.
Y'all should have on Chris Tucker. Not Chris Tucker.
I love Chris Tucker. Me and him got the same birthday.
Y'all really should have on a lot of
man. Chris Tucker ain't got it no more on the stage,
bro. The nigga been
retired. That nigga last stand up was poop.
I mean, everybody.
The one on Netflix, that nigga last one was cool, bro.
He went and got saved, y'all. So his stuff ain't the same no more.
And that's why
that's why he should have just left the stage alone.
Yeah, his comedy ain't the same.
If you ain't gonna come how you really come, then don't come at all, bro. That's why I don't want. That's why I don't want Eddie Murphy to hit the stage.
That shit funny as hell, bro.
What the fuck you think happened to the Queens of Comedy? What happened, nigga?
Bro, the same thing that happened last time. Listen.
Nigga, Cheryl Underwood and Wanda Sykes gonna kill that shit. Fuck is you talking about? Ain't gonna be no Monique gonna kill that shit. Fuck is you talking about?
Monique gonna kill that shit too.
See, bro, that's how I know you.
Stand up not too long ago.
The first person they gonna call is some more.
For sure. Oh, they gonna get some more.
Come on, man.
On there. But
come on, man.
It's a list of motherfuckers, a line of motherfuckers who gonna go.
The original bubbling brown sugar.
And what's that one lady? I don't know. I hope she ain't dead, but what's that one lady name? I'm such a fucking lady. That lady, she used to be funny hell on BET.
Andale, you talking about Andale Givens?
Yeah, Adele. Andale, yeah.
Adele Givens.
The light skin was always had the little wave.
He died.
And what show she used to be on?
She died.
What show she used to? Yeah.
Away from cancer.
The one from the Parkers.
Damn.
Yeah, and Moesha. She was on Moesha too, and she was in Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she died.
R.I.P.
I thought you was talking about the other lady from the Players Club who was with Ronnie. I thought you was talking about that lady.
I think that is the lady who was saying, "I'm such a fucking lady." Like, she'll kill that shit.
That's the lady who was
all the time.
Who was on the Players Club. Yeah,
she was funny as hell.
Got the big teeth.
But they don't make no female comedians like that no more.
Y'all don't like Just Hilarious stand up? I
She's
like
some
to see
mid.
that a little bit.
Next topic.
She's some mid.
Straight mid.
Ain't even popcorn.
Damn.
Straight Reggie.
But I like her buddy too. The guy who she be touring with,
Boosie and
Desi. I like
T.I.
him too.
Boosie and T.I.
Let's get
It
into
done
it.
cut me off.
Let's get into
Come
it.
on.
I'm not
Cardi,
a street
let's
nigga,
start
so
with
I'm
you,
out of
man.
this
You been
conversation.
Cardi. Let's go, bro. You been quiet. Let's go. How you feel about this Boosie and T.I.? Hold on, for those who don't know,
I'm gonna get
who,
something to drink
or,
on this. Y'all go
or who
ahead.
been under a rock.
Inform me.
Boosie. Nah, I mean, well, there's a video that came out
He
from
spoke his truth.
podcast. There's a video that came out from podcast from T.I.'s Expeditiously podcast. Nah, I mean, from back in the day that. And Tip was like, nah, I mean, hey,
Play the
man, they
video,
caught me
man.
goddamn with the goddamn boom, wham, bam. Nah, I mean, I had the goddamn slim flam. They jammed me up. Nah, I mean, loyal like shit. Your cousin died. Nah, I mean, you put on your cousin to be straight. He was like, shit, I had my cousin. My cousin was like, cool. So he put it on his dead cousin. So motherfucker was like,
On a dead cousin.
We
motherfucker was
already
like,
talked about
You gotta
this.
put a little more lingo on
yeah,
that,
we did talk about this. But nah, I mean, y'all can go back and watch them shows. Nah, I mean, but then goddamn,
We
Boosie
did.
got pulled to Vlad, and you know what Vlad gonna do? He gonna capitalize on black
Pull out
goddamn
receipts.
issues. Nah. He gonna capitalize on black issues.
Black
See,
issues.
Vlad gonna start shit between black motherfuckers.
Vlad
I
don't
mean, that
start
really
shit.
wasn't. I mean,
Vlad
no.
don't start shit. Vlad
He
pay these
instigated
niggas.
this shit.
He
No,
pay
he
these
really
niggas,
didn't.
and these niggas know what you
He
getting back.
instigated
Getting
this
a
shit.
paycheck.
Vlad
He don't
instigated this
instigate
shit,
shit.
and now
No,
he
he
got
really
this shit
didn't.
popping, bro.
Y'all gotta stop making them out to be the
With the
victim.
T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. I don't spare no motherfucking body. Because if you doing anything wrong, you doing anything criminal wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating. That means you're a rat. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when I saw that, I think T.I. fucking lying.
I think he fucking lying.
Yes, sir.
Did Ultra
Let's
say
go.
that? Remember that?
What?
That T.I. was lying. And then he came out and said that he was lying.
I heard.
Did you see that?
I heard that's why all the.
Did you
What?
see that, bro? T.I.
Nah, I saw him
T.I.
respond saying,
came out and said that he's lying about that. That he was lying about confessing that the confession. That he's lying.
nah, I ain't see that.
Yes, that's out.
I saw
Who
a
said
podcast.
that?
I saw a podcast from him saying pretty much, he could have called me and all that extra shit that he was pretty
Fuck all
much
that.
saying in
Fuck
the
all that.
text.
You can't get mad
But
at me for
goddamn,
what you said.
I ain't see all that shit you talking about.
But I'm saying, how he gonna get mad at Boosie for what the fuck Boosie said? Off what the fuck he said. Like he said, but Boosie
But
said,
I
like, he
mean,
thinks they
if
lying.
they
How you gonna come
friends,
out
if
20
they
years later and say this shit? Like, bro, that shit stupid as fuck.
well, Carter, I think T.I. Now this is me being devil's advocate. I think T.I. probably felt like him and Boosie was closer than that, and if it was a beef about the snitching, Boosie could have called T.I. before he went on Vlad and discussed that, and could have got a better understanding before he just went off.
But Vlad hit him with the question on the spot.
Because they friends.
How I'ma call him before he asked me the goddamn question? The shit already rolling.
Well, no, little bro, he could have called
Okay.
him because Boosie been heard about that. He been knew about it, like he said. He been
knew about it. They friends. They
told him about
friends.
Yeah, whatever.
Like if we ain't friends, I would expect my friend if they put some bullshit about
y'all gotta remember. Hold on. Let me set the precedent. Y'all gotta remember how Vlad started that shit off. Now you knew Vlad first said. Now you knew I was gonna ask you this. And Boosie's like,
But
yeah, I already know.
but he also asked him on the other interview that he did before the one that's out now. He asked him about it before, but Boosie said he didn't know if it was true or not, so he didn't say nothing.
Have Boosie and T.I. had words ever since he said that shit?
Nah, everything chalk.
No.
The TV show ain't coming out. The album ain't
How the hell do y'all know this?
He said it. Boosie said it.
Look, let me tell you why I think I know.
I paid an extra for the whole interview.
I feel like Boosie a hoe. I feel like Boosie a hoe on the low. I feel like Boosie jeopardized everything that made him, you know what I'm saying, uncancelable. because Boosie don't. He supposedly he doesn't have a filter. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to keep it a buck at all times. So how could you fix your mouth to say you think T.I. lying? Why you don't say you think the other nigga lying? Because when you hear shit about the other nigga, you just call him a rat. They need to die, this and that. Then you go to jail, get fucked in the ass, all this shit. But you want to say you think Tip lying? How the fuck you think a nigga lying? Who plays about shit like that?
Mm.
That's why I feel like he a hoe, because you trying to salvage something of y'all relationship, but you feel like you known for being a quote unquote real nigga and speaking your truth, but you try to clean home shit up on the back end. I don't respect that.
He did try to clean it up on the back end.
Keep the same energy you keep with everybody else. Don't try to clean nothing up. That was some hoe shit.
He did try to clean him up on the back end because he started that bitch off. He said he started that bitch off saying he a fucking rat, and then on the back end he like, but I think he lying though. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he did that.
But that goes to show, like what everybody saying, it's
that's real, bro. You gotta pay attention to shit like that, bro. You gotta pay attention to shit like that, bro.
Niggas don't want their partners to be down bad and go outside. They want to get them the benefit of the doubt.
Hold on, Jimmy. I'm finna play it one more time.
Or it's on paper.
Talk your shit, Jim.
With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. I don't spare no motherfucking body. Because if you doing anything wrong, you doing anything criminal-wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating. That means you're a rat. But I'm going to tell you like this. When I saw that, I think T.I. fucking lying. I think he went up there and just got to fucking talking. You think something happened at 18 years old, right? You gonna hold how vocal he is. I've been around this. You gonna hold that in all them damn time. All this damn time for 20-something years, you gonna hold that in, and it finally came out?
Why admit to that, though?
Why admit to that after? Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. T.I., he's saying this happened early in his career.
Right.
Like,
bro, his whole point is shut the fuck
Boots
up.
is so theatrical. I love it.
That shit wild, bro.
Why T.I. you come out saying that shit from the get go?
Because he weird, bro. Or he
I think on that
No, bro. You know how a nigga is. Cause nigga get in front of these mics and they just start saying shit.
No, that's not the case.
You just gonna take you out the
They get in front of these mics and these cameras and they just start saying shit, bro.
That's not the case.
They start talking their shit.
That's not the case.
I'm going back to the root of the shit.
You trying to bail the man out too, D-Lo. I'm gonna tell you what happened. A nigga was finna expose this man, and this man figured he
tried to get in front of it. He tried to get in front of the bullet. He tried to get in front of the bullet, bro.
You know it. Stop playing. Them folks been extorting this man since he did a year for all them goddamn guns. Fuck out of here.
Okay, Jimmy, calm down.
He potting today, girl.
Oh, you had a long day, didn't you?
Nah, I didn't. I had a great day. That shit's just weird.
I'm just saying, bro.
It's just really just weird as hell.
Hold on. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Carter.
This shit don't make sense.
You don't want it to make sense because you fuck with that nigga.
Who?
If it was somebody else, it would make sense.
Jamie, what the hell?
Well, I mean, he was mad at the other guy too.
What you mean? Didn't nobody say 6ix9ine probably didn't snitch? What the fuck? He did the same thing.
No, I'm saying he was mad at the other guy too. I ain't talking about 6ix9ine. I'm talking about the other guy from New Orleans, Birdman brother.
I'm talking about Tip. Tip got on the.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna say this.
It's once a nigga do all of that, how was it any question, any reason into what the fuck he did? What reason why he did what he did? The same shit with Gunna. Nigga talking about some wait shit. Thug probably told him to do that shit. Man, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, bro, with that dumbass shit.
No, bro. That's not the case.
I've been told for what that was.
I'm saying I really don't fuck with neither one for real.
But I don't know that.
I'm not saying, but at the same time, I'm not saying Tip wrong for what he did. Cause you got me fucked up. If you my partner, you my family, you my brother, you my cousin, bitch, if I die,
That's what I was just about to say, bro. I swear to God, bro. You better put that shit on, man. I swear to God, bro.
You take this charge.
You too real. You too real. You too real not to put that shit on me and I'm dead, nigga. The fuck wrong with your dumb ass? I'm finna come back and hunt your dumb. I'm finna come back and hunt your dumb ass in your cell because you want to do stupid shit.
But I'm saying, like, I can't even speak on that situation because, like, I don't even know what happened. I didn't know which one y'all were talking about. I thought y'all were talking about no guns.
Nah, this not about that. It's not.
This something that happened before the guns.
This happened before the guns.
Your dead cousin. Well, if you got them by snitching on him, it can implicate you. Well, the police already know what's going on by you snitching. How can you just get out there easily? Well,
they never ask you. They never ask you to cooperate if they don't need you to cooperate.
No. Little bro just said it. Because it's deeper than that. It wasn't just you saying that was his shit. You gave them folks other information as well. Because it wasn't just that. It was not that simple.
I'm saying, like, just from the get-go when I first asked that shit, I said it's snitching because he had he's telling more than just telling on his dead cousin.
Exactly.
I don't know, bro. It seemed like it's starting to get below my pay grade.
He could speak on and he wouldn't catch that much flack on. That's all that was.
It seemed like it's beginning below my pay grade.
I guarantee that nigga told the niggas who killed Holmes and everything, bro. He told on all the niggas they were beefing with, just like that other nigga. D-Lo, you don't want to chime in on that YSL shit. One of them niggas must know you personally, so you must be scared of them niggas. So it's hella
fuck you got me fucked up. We been did that. We already did it.
No, we didn't.
YSL Woody nigga, the nigga who just.
What you want to talk about Woody? What you want to play the video and everything, nigga? Shit, I don't give a fuck.
You don't got enough time to play that video, but that bitch too goddamn long.
11 years snitching, but your ass out of
there. What that 30?
That shit a whole work shit. That shit
because that shit, all that shit.
That nigga clocking.
In my personal opinion, bro, all that shit is really stupid, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if them niggas really wanted to get off, they should have held that shit down like them bikers in Texas that had that bar fight when there was like 100 niggas who they charged for like murder and all that shit. And none of the niggas in that 100 said shit.
I'm glad.
Nobody said shit.
I'm glad you said that.
Look, I'm glad you said that. Look, and to this day, in the words of Deontay Wilder after he got his ass whooped, to this day, that's why them folks is gonna always be above us, bro. Cause they stick the motherfucker together, bro.
Bro, you just said a word.
They don't scatter like roaches when shit get real. They gonna hold it the fuck down. Fuck out of here.
Carmen, you just laughing.
Niggas don't move like that. Niggas out for themselves. Niggas sit up here and do a whole crime, rob women, old ladies, rape kids, all this shit. Come on, bro.
Niggas wanted to get on, bro.
And when shit hit the fan, they fucking tell it. Them motherfucking crackers, man, they gonna fuck shit up and shut the fuck up and do a minimum sentence.
What you call that shit? 15 minutes of fame?
We're gonna move this into the next one. We're gonna move this into the next one.
Please.
It's an old video, but it's an interesting topic.
For holding it down. Shout out to the white folks for showing us how far we really are behind to this day.
Should more people hold their parents accountable?
I grew up in a whorehouse. I grew up in a trap house.
Yep.
So all I knew was that. You know what I'm saying? And I love you because you held it down and like you did what you had to do. But imagine you never had
child point of view.
You never had to sleep with your mama 24/7 because you couldn't go in your room.
Okay.
You never had to walk in on my dope.
Yeah.
You never had to walk in on my just you know what I'm saying? The way I was raised, I had to deal with that because everything that happened, I had to deal with that. And I'm still dealing with it because ain't nobody come take me to give me no help. Ain't nobody got me no help. I learned about that when I got older.
Okay, so do you...
You know, this real, cuz. Like, this this in my head, my whole life, in my head. The I go through, I can't even go to her, she hard. I can't go to you hard. So I'm on the concrete, my granddaddy ain't that hard.
Wow.
But guess what? And I ain't taking nothing.
Yeah, that whole scene touched me when I saw that shit.
Hold on, we'll start with Jenny. Okay. Miss Popcorn Eater.
Go, Jenny.
Should more people hold their parents accountable? Let's talk about it.
Of course. That
Absolutely.
would prevent a lot of traumas, childhood trauma. I guess it's the clinician in me, but that's where the attachment style theory come from, being attached to your parent, and then as you get older, it manifests in different relationship. So if some of that can be subdued and prevent, then things will be a lot better. But it does follow you. And then in that clip, she still didn't want to take accountability for it. She was trying to be like, well, I didn't know, well, my parents didn't do this, didn't do that, which means she didn't hold her parents accountable either, because she just did what she saw her parents do. So how can you expect him to be better when you didn't give him any chance to be better, or you didn't present him to be better? And then he mentioned Bambi was hard too, which means she didn't hold her parents accountable. So it's just a whole cycle. But it's like, how can you hold someone accountable when they don't know better? So you gotta break the cycle on your own.
I had went through this myself, I ain't gonna lie, because I was mad as hell at my mom once upon a time. Like, I want to say maybe like last year. Like, I felt I had to hold my mama accountable on certain stuff, and I used to be so upset. And I finally just went on and just released that and held and talked to her about it. And we good now, but it was the one time I was kind of upset at her. I felt like, what was it? I think I just kind of felt like the way she was treating me was kind of like messed up on certain stuff. I ain't like how she would always kind of like try to downplay my accomplishments and stuff like that. And stuff like, so it was just kind of messing with me on like where I'm at in life, me being 31 and stuff like that. And so I had to hold her accountable on that and talk to her about it, because it used to hurt my feelings. I couldn't even really talk to my mama without crying, because my feelings would be so hurt about it. So I definitely agree. You should definitely hold your parents accountable, especially when we adults. You definitely should talk to your parents and let them know. Because one time I had to do that to my daddy too. Like, I had to hold them accountable and let them know, like, what you did hurt my feelings. Like, I couldn't talk to you about it when I was a child because I ain't want to, like, step out of bounds and disrespect. But I'm an adult now, so I can talk to you effectively and let you know that, like, okay, what you did right here was messed up. But I'm an adult now, so we can work through it and talk through it like adults. But you're still my parent, though. But we adults, and we can work through it. So yeah, you definitely should. Because we adults now. We ain't kids no more.
Hey, who is Duff?
Oh, that's Jimmy. My fraternity brother, Jazarte.
All right, hold on.
Yes, Jimmy.
That's not what he meant when he said Bambi hard and such is hard. When he was saying that, and this is just my opinion, I think I'm correct. I think when he said that, it's like, shit, he dealing with all these fake ass, strong ass women that's so strong they can't even listen to their man or listen to him when he's trying to confide in them in his moment of weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hitting a brick wall. Like, he don't have nobody to talk to. That's why he said what he said. It's just him against the concrete or something. I don't know. Like, basically, he got to deal with this shit himself.
Or they probably was like, or to cut you off, I'm sorry, or he probably was just like, when I'm talking to y'all taking my moment of weakness as some weakness for real. Like, I'm trying to talk to you and let you know and tell you my emotional moment, but you probably telling me stop being a bitch or stop, you bitching or you being weak or something like that. Exactly, well, no, you really need to be listening to him, because he trusts you enough. It's already hard for men to trust women in their moment of weakness, to tell them that they're going through something. It's already hard enough to do that. And so they probably was making it even more harder for him to even open up and let them know. So yeah.
And but that's real shit though. But that's a trait that black women are great at possessing. Honestly and truthfully.
Let me get Duffel. Welcome to the platform, brother. You on mute.
Yo.
Let me get your opinion on this. Should more people hold their parents accountable?
Absolutely. But it has to have tact though. Like, there's still, I was taught you respect the person in position, even if the person don't respect their position. So that was like I guess you would say that would be the segue of, regardless of what role you feel like they should be playing or what role you see other people playing in that same position, you can't compare them to yours. So it's like there's still a level of tact that you don't want to cross when it comes down to holding them accountable. I feel like that's a separate issue from what Scrappy was saying, just to play devil's advocate. But yeah, ultimately, like at the end of the day, they gotta understand, like, where was you at 23? Where was you at 33? Where was you at 28? So I mean, the parental discretion is definitely something that is irreplaceable, because I buried both of my parents in college indirectly. Like the first time I left school, you feel me? And it's like you really ain't thinking about all the wrongs and stuff that they didn't do and all the opportunities that they didn't do. At that point, you thinking about everything that they did do and how you didn't take much, I would say, not advantage, but how you took it for granted, how you just thought that was what they were supposed to do. But then growing up in your adult life, you seeing that they went through sacrifices to get you what you had in the least. That's the first one. And then fast forward to like the second time around, it was more of, okay, I'm prepared and I've been through the worst, but at the same time, the role in your family changed. So it's like, okay, well, both of my parents gone, so it's like, okay, now I got to play a different role. We elevate, our kids elevating, and some of us are of that age to where kids are starting to reproduce. So it's like, no, like you can't fault nobody for what they're doing. They lived in a different time period. At the end of the day, we all black. That's what I feel like Scrappy was talking about. Like in our community, nobody wants to be held accountable for their actions. In our community, we want to find a blame or find an out when it comes down to any solution. So it's like the closest people to you in his camp, it just so happened to be a bunch of women and, from his wife, baby mama, whatever, and his mama now. But it's like everybody ain't got Mama D for a mama. You feel me? I had the preacher's wife. I had First Lady. So I don't have that relationship. But it is times like, okay, well, my birthday fall on a Sunday. We ain't doing shit till we get out of church. So church came before family. And you may think that's a slash. You may take that personally. But then you grow up and realize it's like the show must go on. I still have a charge to keep. You know what I'm saying? A God to glorify. Fast forward, I have cousins. They mamas was doing this. They mamas doing that. Friends. They mamas doing this. They mama doing that. Everybody growing up different. Look at us. Again, just to end it. We're in that age group to where a child tried to validate us. And we was that child. So now that we're the adult, it's like, okay, well, who's accountable now? Because now we got all type of resources. Now college is not so far-fetched. Graduating college is like second nature. Now credit is starting to be a conversation. Residual income, financial freedom, that's beginning to be a conversation. Who's to blame now? It's like black people always want to blame somebody, but nobody wants to be accountable of themselves.
So how do you get closure when you go speak to your mother or your father, the person who let you down? What closure are you getting when you speak to a motherfucker who feels like
Forgiveness is something that
they still don't owe you no explanation? Because you can't act like niggas go to their parents and try to ride their ass about the shit they did when they was young, and they just give them a legit answer like, "I'm sorry, I should have did this." Because that's not how it works. If it had worked for some people, congratulations to you. But for majority of people, it don't work like that. Motherfucker might tell you, get the fuck out their face. They'll dismiss the shit out you to this day. So how do you get your closure?
To this day.
You give it to yourself. It's like forgiveness. Forgiveness is the gift that you give yourself. You can't.
She fucking that popcorn up.
How can you forgive a motherfucker who can't admit they're wrong?
You acknowledge it for exactly what it is. If they can't admit they're wrong, then what is that person gonna do? You hold yourself to a higher standard, but somebody else probably telling that same thing that hold a bigger place in their life than you do. It ain't gonna work until that person accepts it.
But how are you getting your closure? Because you already have lived with that shit. You already
I guess
have
you get your
figured
closure
it.
within.
You already have figured in your mind that the same thing that you got from the end of this whole conversation that you had when you figured that you were going to get some type of explanation or closure, then you're back to square one. So then what is it? Just a waste of breath for time? You go with your
Nah.
original train of thought?
Okay, now I got to put my professional cap on. Okay, in teaching, we have this thing called differentiation. So if they didn't understand it one way, they'll understand it another way. For example, you got people who learn by what they hear. You got people who learn by what they see. Then you got people who have to be hands-on, that kinesthetics. So that conversation may work for you, but that conversation didn't work for that person. And if you want to really get through to them, then you have to meet them on their level. You feel me? That's that. Then once you meet them on their level and they still the same outcome, then you wash your hands with it. You feel me? Like as a culture, we got to start carrying other people's baggage, plus the stuff we go on, plus stuff we got going on as well. Like at what point do we excel? At what point as a culture do we let go of some stuff that we never lived to see? All of us in our 30s, late 20s, ain't none of us seen not one kind field pick. I'm from the country. I done seen the cotton field, but I ain't never seen nobody in it. So it's like I can't hold that against it. I can't get that closure. When it comes out to my parents, look who they was raised by. They was raised by the people. They were raised by the kids of the slaves. So their mentality was different. So I can't blame you for what you don't know, what you weren't exposed to. I can't sit here and ask you about church and then get into denominations talking about apostolic, sanctified, Baptist, Methodist, and CME. If you don't understand church, I'm not going into detail. I'm gonna meet you where you at. So for its closure, that's something that you give yourself, because you have to forgive people because they can't even see they wrong. You get what I'm saying? That was Jesus did on the cross.
I get what you're saying.
Know not what they do.
I get what you're saying, but it's still it's just a waste of time and it's a waste of life, because at the end of the day, the cycle don't stop until our parents are dead and gone. Ultimately.
What?
Because
that's lame.
The
Okay,
cycle
well
don't
look,
stop until our parents are dead and gone, because we know better, so we can do better. Like you just said, they were raised how they were raised, but they also were raised to never goddamn submit to no motherfucking child. So you're never so if these hard-headed ass old people still can't keep it a buck with you until they on their deathbed, like, it's up to us to change the narrative, but that's also why we're still behind to this day. I don't know too many white people. I see movies. I see the way they talk to their parents. They have way better relationships with their parents at a young age, even if it's volatile, it's shit that about to get our head knocked off. But at least they can have a genuine conversation with their parents. But
is it genuine?
to a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree.
I'm glad my parents was not like that.
Right.
But
being a parent,
my parents older than all y'all parents, I'm sure.
Black people's parents, I'm pretty sure the majority of black people's parents do not show them any amount of respect, regardless of what you're doing for them. No matter how many times they call on you, some people's parents turn into a child. I'm an example, but at the same time, I still can't get questions answered. Like I still can't get a real live answer about a whole bunch of bullshit. But I'm expected to do this and that because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take care of your parents as they get older. When they took care of you when you was a baby, so you want to take care of them when they check out, when they turn back into a baby again. But that's why we're fucked up mentally. We can't get any closure. We don't get closure until somebody's on their deathbed. If we even get it then, we just get a dismiss. So we never have any answers to our questions. If anybody has answers to their questions, congratulations to them. But for the majority, that's not the motherfucking case.
Yeah, I'm sorry for them. I really feel bad for that.
Because you're going to stay in your place
hold on,
for forever and an eternity because you are a fucking child.
Not to cut you off, I was mute you in between because it's an echo coming on your background, on your end.
Well, I ain't got no.
No, not you, Jimbo. Not you, Jimbo. I'm talking about on Duff's end. It's an echo coming in.
No.
I feel you, but it's like it's more of projection or reflection in that case. I ain't no social worker. I ain't no psychologist.
I am.
Okay, well, you know where I'm going with this. It seems as if you went through what you went through and witnessed other people going through the same thing, and then just accepted it as the norm. That ain't it.
It's not the norm. It's fucked up. I never said it's the norm. It's not right.
You just said the majority of black people have fucked up parents, and we can't get no answers.
For sure.
That's a norm.
It's not, but it's not normal. It's abnormal. It's that's why
whatever label you want to call it, there
is
an alternative. What I'm saying is whatever label you want to put on it, there is an alternative. Cause watch this though. What if your parents don't grow old? That's what I'm trying to.
What if they don't grow old?
Right.
Don't let that go over your
That's
head,
my
Jimmy.
point. Then you got all that hate
Like,
in your heart and unquestioned and
It's
unanswered
not
questions
hate.
on your
It's not
mental.
hate. It's not hate, but it's still not an understanding.
Oh, but
I'm
you're
not saying
okay.
I'm not saying it's hate, but it's just like, damn. At what point in my life
Okay.
do you feel like
Whatever
I'm
label you
worthy
want to put
of
on
you
that,
answering
there's an alternative.
my question?
Whatever label you want to put on that, there's an alternative. But what I'm saying is there is a
That
brighter
sound
side
like
of life.
resentment.
You don't have to accept that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it may have been, and I understand the trauma that it may cause. I ain't no pastor or nothing, but at the same time, it's like, if you're looking into man just because that's your one man who had you or the man who conceives you, then you'll always fail, regardless of what title. That's your mama, but in the store, that's the next. That's a lady. At the barbershop, that's your daddy. Like, they only hold that title in your life. So holding up the standards to whatever title that you came up with, you gotta accept that only exists between your ears. So you can't hold nobody to a standard that they ain't even exposed to. You're not wrong for feeling how you feel, but you gotta at some point give the gift of forgiveness to yourself, because you have to forgive people for what they don't know what they're doing. You gotta love people for who they are, not for what they do.
I understand both of y'all. Hold on, let me say that real quick. Let me get in there, bro.
That's a cop out because everybody is, but unless somebody is mentally ill, that's a cop out.
Hold on, let me get in there. I understand both of y'all points.
Go ahead, Debo.
But in my opinion, bro, like, cause I done had to hold both of my parents accountable on some shit they done did, and I ain't finna get too deep in that. But I just take it as when I let off what I need to let off on my chest. If they receive it, cool. If we got them bump heads, cool. If we never talk to each other again, cool. But I got what I got off of on my chest. Know what I mean, how they receive it, that's how they receive it. I'm not finna hold how they receive it on anything on what I got going on. I just know what I got off my chest. I got that shit off my chest, so
But
I
that's
can
the
see
fucked
what.
up part, bro. That's the fucked up part. You said if
No,
they
it's
don't
not
receive it,
fucked up.
cool, you got it off your chest.
No,
Nah, my
but
nigga, you are an adult. Have a
and they are an adult.
Nah, I'm
And
saying,
they are an
But you
adult.
can't
So,
force nobody to have no
but I
conversation, though.
can't exactly,
Why
and I can't.
can't you? Why can't you?
You can't, and you
What?
can't force motherfuckers to
You
understand you.
looking
But a lot of
okay?
times when you, hold
You
on, let me
talking to a
finish. Let me
bullshit
finish,
person.
bro. Let me finish. A lot of times when you say, like, if you hold something against a person and they know they did you fucked up, and you hold them accountable on that shit, and they just get mad at the fact that you're holding them accountable and try to argue back with them. If you just got them, cut them off and love them from a distance, 9 times out of 10, they always end up coming back. They always end up coming back. And if they don't, that 10% chance they don't, then it is what it is. But just because you held them accountable don't mean that you don't love them or you don't appreciate them anymore. You did your part. But you can't exhaust yourself. You can't exhaust yourself trying to make somebody else feel what you feel or understand what you got going on because they don't want to look in the fucking mirror. Like, bro, you'll drive yourself fucking crazy.
You won't drive yourself crazy, but at some point in time, as we all go through our stages, we have children, whatever the case may be, when we come into our adolescence, I don't understand how anybody can feel like that's not a conversation that is, oh, if that is the case, you do not respect me as a man, or if it's a woman, you don't respect, your daughter as a woman. And at that point, like that's
But does that go
straight bullshit. That's straight
to what
bullshit.
you said? To what you said, does that go to the person who's holding the person accountable or the person who's being held accountable?
That goes to the person who's being held accountable because I put up with
I agree with you.
for so long. So now I'm asking for an answer. I'm asking for some type of explanation behind your bullshit. And if you still feel like I'm not worthy of an explanation, of an explanation of the reason or your reasoning for whatever the fuck it is that I'm questioning you about, then you're straight bullshit. And then you're not trying to better me. You don't care about your children, the future of your children. You're perpetuating this fucked up trauma and this bullshit from the fucking black family or household.
You making my point. You agreeing with what I just said there.
But our generation is so headstrong and we know so much, we can kill it. But I just feel like our elders are straight bullshit. I don't see the reasoning why you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't want to keep it real with your child. Because granted, they grew up in fucked up times, depending on how old your parents are. But it don't matter how old they are, 'cause they probably grew up with their parents smoking crack. You know, ain't no telling what the fuck.
I mean, a lot of them think they keeping it real by doing what they doing, bro, because that's all they know. That's how they was get. That's the game they was got. Like that's the game they got. Bro.
But that's not true, bro. Because you can know if you come from a house full of fucking dope boys and goddamn prostitutes, you can see your mama selling pussy every day if you're a female, and you can know shit that might pay the bill, but that ain't something you want to do. You can see your daddy slanging drugs all day long or gang banging, whatever. But and you can differentiate between the
that's some
if you
people,
want
bro.
to do that, you don't want to do that. Like you know
that's
what's
some
right and
people
what's
though.
wrong. No, that's not some people. That's everybody.
No,
Everybody
but
knows between right and wrong.
Shit, nigga, ain't me.
Hold on, go ahead, though.
They talk shit, bro.
The big elephant in the room is black males not opening up about what the fuck they going through. Like if you keep all this shit in,
I agree with that.
It's gonna explode. Those
You be
people
holding that shit
who
in.
made you, number one, we have to accept it. It wasn't intentional. And then when you got here, they raised you to the best of their knowledge. Love them for who they are. So to hold them to a higher standard than what they've been exposed to is disrespectful and dismissive. I can understand not subjecting to a child. I understand it. But at the same time, no child chooses.
At what age, though? At what age?
No,
Sorry to cut you off, my nigga. At
no
what age?
child, no child chooses what environment they're born into. That's something they don't have control of. So what you was exposed to is only what your parents had, access to, and what your parents was exposed to. What you put yourself out there, and once you jump out at whatever age you jump off the porch and you begin to expose. Like I never saw a trap house until after 18. I never saw nobody do powder until after I saw some after 21. I wasn't around that one in the environment. I grew up in the church, mind you. So it was different. My parents, first lady and pastor. So you thinking, well, I'm in this environment. They slanging dope over here. She selling pussy over here. They doing okay. But then what about when it's come down to for a flipping? Let's say it's a brighter environment. Ain't nobody doing drugs, but it's a revival all night and it's a school night. Is that not a trauma experience for a child? Going to school half dressed in church clothes and then going to church and being overdressed for school. Is that not trauma? Like everybody go through something. What you choose to latch on to, let it be something positive. Let it be something that's gonna nourish your soul. Because when we stop in generational curses, maybe that curse is communication. Maybe that curse is exposure. Maybe that curse is whatever it is. We're gonna break it. So stop looking at people who had the opportunity while we was shitting and pissing in the bed and Pampers and pull-ups and all that stuff. They had opportunity. They've always tried. Every Christmas, every birthday, every day that you ate, it didn't matter what environment, long as they could get you what they could have. I'm not making excuses for them, but I'm looking at my peers and it's like, shit, I knew how they grew up. I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot to them. I'm from Opelika, Alabama. You feel me? It's super country. So I don't watch farmers raise teachers. I don't watch teachers raise preachers. I don't watch preachers raise D-boys. Fuck what your parents doing. When you gonna start to create your own story? Like at some point, as a black man, we gotta grow up. That's little boy talk. Like, oh, my mama didn't do this, my mama didn't do that. But okay, what if like I said, what if your mama don't grow? Oh, what if she died in her 40s? What if she died in her 30s? Why she
let me ask you a question. So from everything you just said, you had both of your parents, right?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So
Circumstances.
So both of your parents weren't together?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Life.
How you gonna answer the same question twice?
Well, he like I'm gonna give you a different answer. Like,
the preacher's son.
So what they gotta do with the home life? That's a role that they play. That's a hat to they are to somebody else. I'm still the son. Whether you passed over here today, on the line tomorrow, the bus driver tonight, you still gonna be daddy to me. But at the same time, if you got other roles to play, like, oh, I need to go serve this person right quick. Well, I need to go sell this person some pussy. Don't fucking matter. The child is still the child. The parent decisions are the parent decisions. The child decision will be the child decision. Not one of our parents had an iPhone in 9th grade. Not one. Because they wasn't exposed to it. It wasn't available. So you can't get mad at them for what they didn't have. You appreciate what they did do to get us what we got. I'm not a parent. I'm just a teacher. But either way, them kids go home at a certain time every day. But to see them come back, I hate breaks. I'm on winter break now. I hate breaks. I hate weekends because you don't know what type of environment they in. So you can't hold a child accountable for what their parents taking them through. You got to hold a child responsible for what they choose to do. That's why we have programs like DARE in 5th grade, sex ed starting 4th, phonetics starting kindergarten. It's stages to it where they can understand it. You don't take driver's ed in 4th grade. You take driver's ed 9th, 8th grade, 9th grade, 8th grade, 10th grade, because you're developed to where you can understand and you can control. Then when you get out in college, now you're developing responsibilities, a schedule, a sense of ownership. At some point, you got to start your own life. Like that's what I'm talking about. The bigger picture, with my social work at, the biggest picture in the room that we're not addressing is social, emotional, and to blame your parents is disrespectful. And it's like, bro, I ain't got my parents. Like I ain't no way to slice that shit. I ain't got my parents. And to hear anybody go through whatever the traumatic experience or God was with you the entire time, you still got a chance right now. And I'm still hearing your testimony. I'm not reading no article about you. So it's like, nigga, this shit didn't kill you. So fucking what? We as black men any man, it don't matter how we feel. It's with our girlfriends. It don't matter how we feel, just get it done. They want 12 dozen roses. This motherfucking store only had 6. I better find the other 6 before I get home. Don't matter what the fuck I go through to get it. As long as when I cross that threshold, I got what the fuck she want. That same thing with parents. It's December 25th. I ain't got paid since August 4th. But my child know Christmas coming up. So when I cross this threshold, when my child open their eyes, we're gonna celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, from everything you just said, it's just a different show for different folks. Cause
no, it's not, nigga. What you gonna do for you?
It definitely is. It's different show for different folks because at a point in time, a parent can turn into
I had to bring this one to a close, fellas.
A parent can turn into a child, and if you don't understand that,
but a child
that's up to you.
At one point, a child
when your parent becomes an obligation for you, then they owe you more than what they feel like they should give you. I don't care what nobody says.
But what are you giving yourself? That's all I'm saying. Why are we giving a bill to our parents? Why we can't take the bill for ourselves? They owe me for what?
You goddamn right you owe me. Because once I start paying your bills, when you start paying your parents' bills, shit, the least they can do is answer some questions for you. But then when they
need to let that hurt go and shit God at this point.
It ain't no hurt. It's
what
just
you call it then. If you
have a malice,
I want to understand you bad.
How can you have malice to someone who you're supporting? That's bogus as fuck. If I had malice to you, I'd watch you fall on your face.
Did your parents not support you while you was a child?
Of course. So I want to do the same thing.
Why you think they have malice towards you? They just don't understand that you're trying to express your feelings.
No, you just said I need to let that malice go. I can't have malice towards anyone who I am supporting.
I haven't heard you say one positive thing the entire time I've been on this podcast.
You say you haven't heard me say one positive thing?
No. What is the black family environment? What does the black family contribute to society? I rest my case.
That's a great question.
No, it's not. It's beautiful. Like
that's a great question that maybe you can answer.
My answer is okay, cool, but my answer doesn't validate.
Where I came from. I can't tell you too many positives. Can you answer the question, or are you just gonna rest your case?
I can, but you're gonna answer it for me. You're being combative towards me, a person that I don't owe you shit. You feel me? So it's like you have to let that hurt go because hurt people. Because you coming from a hurt place, you want to reach for me as if I'm gonna retaliate.
How am I reaching for you? You asked me a question. I told you
because my answer doesn't. Because I'm no superior, and my validation doesn't validate anything. I can only speak from experience, and I ain't got kids, and I know when I'm hearing something from another person when it's coming from a different place. Like your anger is misplaced, and you want to direct it towards your parents. Like the least they could do, nigga. What you done did in the last 5 years, 3 months?
It's not anger. It's not anger. It's a level.
Whatever it is, whatever title you want to put on it.
And what it's respect. And when you stand on your own,
want to feel like that?
When you stand on your own and you take care of multiple people, you command a certain level of respect.
But respect is something that you don't ask for.
respect is given because it's earned. But also the truth should be earned as well. Like you at a certain point in time, you gotta stop lying to motherfuckers. But if a motherfucker continuously lie to you, then how would you be the bad person if you cut a motherfucker off? That's why I said it can't be no malice in my heart if you listen to lies your whole entire life. It can't be any malice in my heart. But I
Alright, man,
accept
we're
the
wrap this
truth
one up.
at some given point in time.
We finna wrap this one up, y'all. Don't move this one along. Jenny, fix your face.
I'm doing homework.
My man. I was muted. I was laughing there. I was muted.
I got 6 kids.
What?
What? 3. What
Oh,
happened?
you including your parents.
I got 2 baby mamas, 3 children, and a mama.
Oh.
It's different strokes for different folks.
Apparently, the strokes got you in that
I
situation in the first place.
pay the type of bills that the shit gets real. I command different shit. That's just all. I'm not out here living. I'm not out here living for me.
Oh
I
shit!
do shit for everybody else.
Save some baby mama for me. I'm trying to get a baby mama.
You don't. Oh my goodness.
I don't think you want them problems.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm not gonna have a baby mama, but I'm just saying it's just like
Oh my
take
God!
accountability as a black man.
You said what?
At some point, us black men, we have to take accountability for our actions and our role in our situation.
Hold on, because that kind of leads to my last topic. And somebody's mic is fucked up. God damn.
Yeah, I hear it. It sounds like a popcorn. Oh.
I already ate mine.
I thought I would have who heard that I took my phone off the charge. I thought it was me and everything.
No.
Nah, it is you, bro. Because he was Jimmy was just
What
on.
you
Hold
said
on,
you understand, Jenny?
What you was about to say? Everybody go mute and let Jenny talk.
No. We finna have to find out. We finna do the process of elimination of who this goddamn poppity pop is. All right, Jimbo, say something.
Why you don't want Jenny to talk?
Say something again, bro.
Why you don't want Jenny to talk?
All right, ain't you? Jenny, say something.
I don't think it's me. Is it me?
Carter, you been quiet, so we know it ain't.
I think it's Jazarte.
Yeah, it is though.
Yeah,
they're cool.
Nah, you good, bro. Just mute in between.
Yeah.
All right, we're on.
What you about to say, Jay?
I was just gonna give an example.
Go ahead.
Come on, social worker.
There was a whole conversation between two.
You're a social worker, Jay?
I will be as of April 29th once I graduate. So can't wait if I can get through this internship. But I was just gonna piggyback. My dad or my sperm donor or father, whatever you want to call it, he's not active. And I tried the whole conversation about holding him accountable, and it never goes well. He said he understands, he'll do better. He don't. Then we'll go back, have the same conversation, and it never get better. I wanted to get better, but then I realized that I have to accept him as is. I don't have to deal with it, which I have removed myself from it. And then I just take it as it is. But what I try to do is knowing what I don't want in a man comes from watching how my father is as a man. So I don't want to go into dating and date people that are no good or guys that are no good and be like, well, I don't know any better. My father wasn't in my life. Oh, I'm hurt by what my father did, blah, 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 blah. That's not holding myself accountable or wanting to do better either. He wasn't there. Some things I know, some things I don't know, but I want to be better. But we can't just be like, well, these are parents' fault, yada, yada. They probably didn't know better either.
You don't got to accept that shit. That shit bullshit.
I can respect what you just said, Jenny. My dad is the same way.
My dad,
know what I mean?
My daddy, I think, is what?
My dad is the same way. You know what I mean? You just got one who they'll tell you, they try to tell you they're gonna do better, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that.
He's
This
like
gonna change. This
55.
gonna change.
Had a
Oh,
child. Just had
I'll
a
be down
child.
there to see you this time.
I'm like,
I mean,
why are you
trust me, I
55
understand.
having another child when the child you had last year is not even crawling yet? Yes. And he's
There's a lot of
literally married to someone else for like 20 plus years, but he has like 5 kids outside of
Hey, Jen, don't Jen, don't ask your daddy on YouTube.
But look, but you know what's crazy, Jenny?
Jenny was pouring all her daddy tea.
Jenny,
I don't
it's
talk
not
to him,
Jenny.
so
I feel like
it's
you're
just
not wrong for
sad.
that.
It's just a sad situation.
I feel like you're not wrong for it. It's not malice. You know, that's the word of the day, malice. I just think he's just accepting people for who they are. It's just straight bullshit, and you don't have to accept that. You don't have to accept that.
All right, let's go ahead and get to this last
Just because somebody gave you life, you don't got to accept the fact that they bullshit.
Let's go ahead and get to this last topic. Fellas, get out your feelings. Ladies, take responsibility. You know I got the video for y'all.
I was just about to say, boy, show the video because I'm about to chop you in your trachea.
Hey.
Uh-oh. This Carmen topic right here. She love these.
Hey, take responsibility.
Oh, whatever, bro.
Damn, I'm blind.
First one is, guys, get out your feelings. Your feelings will betray you. You cannot trust your feelings. They are only interested in their own growth and nourishment, right? And so when you can get to a point where you can move outside of feeling and operate in principle, man, you're going to go definitely to the next level.
Women
Praise
have
God.
a hard time taking responsibility. We have a hard time being shown ourselves. And I've come to realize that women are very, very prideful. Like, men have egos, but women are very prideful.
I'm glad
And the
you're saying
reason
that.
why we have a hard time being shown who we are is because the opposite of pride is shame. And we don't want to feel that shame because it is very painful. But let me tell you something. You have nothing to be shameful about simply because you're imperfect. We are all imperfect. The best gift, one of the best gifts you can give your husband is when he says, babe, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I see in you. This is where you can improve. This is the adjustments I think that you can make, is to sit back and think about it. And then say, you know what, babe? I can see where I could do better in that area. You're right. I'm sorry for making you feel that way. I don't want you to feel that way. Right? Eat it. Because that's going to give you the relationship you're actually fighting for.
I agree with what the lady said. I agree with what the lady said. Yeah, I agree with that. Ain't nothing wrong with taking responsibility over there whenever you fucked up. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I encourage it, actually. What my problem is with the guy. I don't see nothing wrong with a guy expressing his feelings. Like, what's wrong with that? I think that's the problem. That's why Scrappy was mad, like, you know, upset and like holding in his feelings towards his mom and them. Like, I think that was the problem. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with a guy like expressing his feelings. Like, we as women be wanting to know what's wrong so we can help you fix the problem. Right? No? Okay.
Let's see. Jimbo. Oh, with you, bro.
No.
No.
What you got?
You said what?
What you got?
What you think about the video?
Man,
The video.
Shit. What was
Jesus
talking about?
fucking right. A lot.
You
Big
can
Duffel, huh?
4 words. Yeah, I give you
Niggas
my
shouldn't
opinion.
move in it. Men shouldn't move and they operate in their feelings.
I don't know too many men who do, but we probably actually should. I don't know too many men who do. Men move in I feel like what the idea of a man is supposed to be. But a lot of men don't even move in that. That's why I only be taking half of shit niggas be saying for real.
All right, hold on real quick, bro.
niggas
Let me play the video. I'm just gonna play the man part.
First one is, guys, get out your feelings. Your feelings will betray you. You cannot trust your feelings. They are only interested in their own growth and nourishment, right? And so when you can get to a point where you can move outside of feeling and operate in principle, man, you're going to go definitely to the next level.
Women
Praise
have
God.
a hard.
Yeah, I feel like that's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
That's straight bullshit. Because my feelings are, if I'm shacked up with somebody, we're in a serious relationship or we're married at that. Let's throw the big M word in there. And I'm paying all the bills in this motherfucker. Shit, I feel like I should not have to cook any food. If I'm paying all the bills, I feel like I should rarely. You gotta
That is
listen. You gotta
Jimmy's
listen. You
perspective,
gotta
and that
listen.
is
You gotta
perfectly
listen
okay.
to what I'm saying. You gotta listen to what I'm saying. If I pay
Okay.
all the bills in
Bruh.
this motherfucker, I feel like I shouldn't be cooking any food.
Oh my
I should
God.
not be cleaning up. Cause I'm not a messy motherfucker. The man in the top left hand corner can tell you, he done been in my house several times. My shit is spotless. I pay people to clean my shit. So therefore, I feel like if I'm doing all everything that I need to do as a man, I feel like you should be doing everything you should be doing as a woman. I'm not going to just
Surprise,
operate off a
motherfucker.
principle like this is what I'm supposed to
Yeah,
do.
that's the
Because
perfect
niggas don't even
ad-lib.
do that shit anyway. First and foremost. So if I'm doing what the fuck I feel like I need to be doing, you need to be doing what the fuck I feel like you need to be doing, because this shit is hey, it ain't a dime a
Gotta
dozen.
take my
This shit
head
is
for this.
seldom than a
Yeah.
It
motherfucker.
needs some breathing space.
That went totally left.
Say
I
what
didn't think he
again?
was saying
Say
that.
what
That's
again? I
not.
dare you.
I
I
didn't
ain't
That's
think he was
just
never
gonna
dare you,
say that.
motherfucker. Say
I
what
that's
didn't.
one more
no,
goddamn time.
I'm just a realist, because niggas would be going 50-50 with their hell and expect the same shit. I'm just a realist.
I'm gonna just raise my hand
Right.
and I'm gonna wait till I'm called on.
I'm just a
I
realist.
got you. I'm finna get
I'm not a
Jenny.
That's the teacher coming out of you.
I'm getting Jenny. Go ahead, Jenny.
You gonna say you for last. Big duffer. Not the little one.
Jimmy.
Chill out, bro. My wife be saying that shit about my son every football game. Big DJ, not the little one. Girl.
Period. Not the little one.
Go ahead, Jenny. My bad.
And what was the question?
Girl, you saw what the question
So,
was.
you saw
I don't agree with the video.
what
I
what
think,
you don't agree with what the woman said?
or the well, mostly
I
what the
guess I
man
didn't agree with
said.
the man, but the
I
woman
don't
part,
agree with
yeah.
what the man said. That's why men don't want to be vulnerable. That's why they don't want to talk about their feelings now, because it's being perceived as weak, and they shouldn't do that. If he don't open up to me, who is he supposed to open up to? When he go out,
Exactly.
he's enduring all these things. He's going through all these things. When he come home, I should be his safe space for he to tell me about everything that went on through the day.
Exactly.
The good, the
Exactly.
bad, and the ugly. And I'm supposed to be his support system. If I can't
Exactly.
lift him up when he come home, why am I here?
But Jimmy, that ain't what you
Exactly,
Why
said
am I
Jenny.
though.
here?
Jimmy ain't said
Motherfucker,
that.
exactly.
Why am I here?
No,
Let me just
no, I was saying that.
I
D-Lo just
should
cut me off.
also
Like
be
he
able
did.
to have some self-growth, self-respect. I have to know who I am before I can tell someone what they see. You can tell me what you see, but if I know who I am and I know what area I'm weak in, I need to be better, then I need to do just that. If I'm dating such and such, and then the person tell me, babe, I don't like this, I don't like that, then it is up to me to make the correct adjustment. And I shouldn't just feel attacked or feel like they're picking on me. They want me to be better. It's about what you're saying and how you're saying it. We are meant to grow daily. Who I am right now is not who I'm gonna be in 5 years. So I
if he lose his job, you want him to tell you or not tell you?
of course I want him to tell me.
Hell yeah, he better tell
Anything
me.
can cause him to lose a job.
He better tell me.
You gonna be able to deal with that stress?
Yes,
Can I say one
am.
thing? Can I say
Yes,
one thing and I'm
gonna be
done?
able to
You're
deal
not
with
gonna confide in nobody else about their stress outside
Where the
your
hell
bed.
Carter go?
No, that is
Where little bro
between
go?
us, because ain't nobody telling me when their man get fired. They're pretending like everything is just fine, and they're out here working 2-3 jobs to make sure that nobody else know what's going on in their marriage.
And then while you doing that, he can't get hired. Are you gonna look at him any type of different way?
No. But
And
are
he
you
put
doing
collected.
the work? But hold on. Are you no, don't do that. Don't do that.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm just playing
No,
devil advocate. I'm just playing devil advocate.
But what I'm gonna
You know how they
say,
do.
while
Jenny,
I'm
you know how they do.
working and you're not, are you updating your resume? Are you putting yourself out there to find a better job? Are you
Yep.
applying at
Yep.
jobs?
But my
Okay,
name
then-
Tremonte, so my application, it just get pushed to the back just because of my first name.
Well, then let me look at your resume as to
Well,
why
baby, you
no
need to
one is
shorten it
calling
to
you.
Trey or
Maybe your
something.
resume needs to be tweaked a little
You
bit.
stupid, Carmen.
Maybe
Hey, look,
you need to
hey,
go
look,
some
hey,
networking.
hey, D-Lo trying to be funny, but I'm
Nah, I'm
just
just
gonna say
playing
this.
devil advocate.
I'm done for the night. People, a lot of people get expectations mixed up and confused with feelings. Some men have expectations. It's not necessarily a feeling, because if I can do everything that I'm asking you to do by myself, and I get with you, and then you don't do it, what the fuck do I need you for? I'm done. If I can do it, if I can pay somebody, I can get it. If I can source to get it done, what the fuck do I need you for? If you're not gonna do it,
I just want to say I didn't see what y'all saw from the video. Like, I saw him pretty much saying, "Don't operate in your feelings," meaning as don't do nothing just because. Don't make no drastic decisions that can affect your family life, your life. Quit your job just because your feelings hurt or some shit like that. Don't be out here crashing out because your wife you done caught your wife in the bed, goddamn fucking somebody else. Don't ruin your whole life and kill her and everybody in the house. Know what I mean? Crashing out, like, get out your feelings like that type shit.
I mean, it
That's
would be fair.
that's just how I
further
look.
everybody in
than
the house.
anybody
That
who
would
just
be
said
fair.
anything took it.
I mean, hey, we all got different perspectives, so that's what this shit for. Go ahead, Big Duffel.
I'm about to say,
Go ahead, Big Duffel. Go ahead, Big Duffel.
Okay. I just don't like social media university. A lot of us getting our whatever you want to call it. It's like full dissertations from social media. So it's like we're getting validation from invalid people first. Cause we don't know how them folk living their life. We don't know if they know the Lord or none of that. So fuck them. That's first. Second, to address the question at hand, men share their feelings in different ways. Like, I mean, of course, the due diligence has to be done. Like, we gotta trust you first and foremost, and trust goes a long way, because the example she said, if you going through something, who you gonna talk to? Shit, if you can't go home and talk to nobody, you ain't going home. So you're driving a wedge in between a relationship that you were building.
Straight
You
up.
were building, she was building, y'all were building together. Whatever. You're sowing discord into that by letting out what needs to be let out to the wrong person. That's why you gotta have the right person on your side, so that you can feel comfortable to express. She has to be approachable, of course, because a lot of y'all be dealing with shit and we don't know what's going on. And this personal experience right here, and I ain't got no tea to spill. But like, how the fuck we supposed to know what you going through all day? And we've been wiping noses and shit. Like, I'm just getting home. Or you upset? Like, that's and you know I'm mad. What? How? I ain't even seen you all day. But that's another
You're
thing
supposed to
that'll make
feel the
us shut
energy
up. Like,
of anger.
yeah, that's another thing that'll make us shut up, because it's like you got to create that safety. You got to create. We are more willing to express our emotions if we feel safe and secure. You know what I'm saying? So you got to create that safe, non-judgmental environment. And of course, like she said, it should be at home. Another thing is timing. Sometimes it's bad timing. Sometimes it's some stuff
Hold
that
on,
we
hold on,
going
hold on,
through
hold
that
on.
we just got to see it through.
Before you go into time, remember time. Don't be this.
No. That's not what I'm gonna let you finish. But that's not what I said. You're misquoting me. If you're gonna quote me, you need to do so correctly. What I said was, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I get it. I mean, okay, I understand. I get it. I get what you're saying.
I don't do none of that.
Can I finish?
Can't be vulnerable to that. Go ahead, finish your point.
I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead.
Go ahead, finish your
brother.
point, bro.
Okay, back to what I was saying. Timing. A lot of times, like it's everything has to be done in decency and order. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're more likely to share how we're feeling during those vulnerable times and during those crises. But what if we need to share our feelings outside of those times? And like I said, that goes back to the last thing I said, the safety about having that environment. And then like overall, like she was saying, understanding the communication style. Understanding, are y'all compatible enough to address the situation at hand? Are the feelings too high? Are the emotions too high to discuss it right now? Yeah, it's something we need to discuss. We need to address it. But you too high, I'm too high, we too high. Or I don't care, you too high. Or you don't care, and I'm too high. It has to be, you have to make that playing field level as possible. I'm a Libra, so shit got a way out. So you got to make that shit level as possible so that y'all can get across from each other. You not climbing up to her. She not stooping down to you. She not climbing up to you. And you not stooping down to her. Y'all right there with each other.
Yeah, I agree.
But overall, it's important. Like, ain't no right or wrong way for men to share their feelings. Like, that's just 4 points I came up with. But each person had their own way of expressing themselves. Like, and it's just important to understand that there's like he was saying, the expectations that society set versus the expectations that you set for your family, for your household, for your relationship should be two completely different things. And this to make it come full circle. That's why I don't like social media university. I don't like Instagram Institute, and I don't like Facebook. I don't like Facebook University, because people get on that motherfucker and use these motherfuckers right here as a weapon instead of a tool to tear people down. They use it as a weapon to tear people down. They don't use it as a tool to build people up. And unfortunately, the most people that feel the pain are in relationships and have already committed to another person. So when it comes down to the feelings, yes, we should share them, but we should share them to the right person at the right time in the right manner, and understand that, you know what I'm saying, we as men have to get it out. Women gonna share how they feel regardless. It don't matter what the fuck you got going on. They're gonna tell you, I find it funny, or come tell me, or who the fuck is this? They not gonna wait. But for us as men, we gotta do everything in decency and in order so that we can let it out. Because like you said, most of the time it's like talking to a wall. Because like if they riled up, it ain't going nowhere. They just want to respond. They want a reaction. They want a reaction. They don't want a response. So you gotta know how to love yours, and then you got to understand. You have to understand yourself and understand how to love yourself. Cause it ain't like she can fix it. You're not going to her to be your hero. You just going to let that shit out. Cause at the end of the day, you still gotta put your big boy pants on the next day and handle that shit.
Oh my
I
God.
be feeling the same way about.
Oh my God. Carmen ain't say, but why can't she be the hero? But why can't
Literally, I was about to say, no, I wasn't about to say that part. Because I agree with that. Like, don't expect your partners to be heroes. Like, we just coming to you in the safe space. Because I was saying the same thing. I felt like that too. Like, when I'm coming to my partner to vent, I'm just coming to vent. Like, I already know you probably can't help me with the situation. I just want to get it out. Like, because I'm the person, I'm a fixer.
Carmen?
I love
Right,
that.
I'm a fixer.
I love when they bring me the
I'm a
problem that I
fixer.
ain't create. Like,
Yeah, I'm a fixer regardless.
I think
So I'm
sometimes
gonna fix my own shit.
I think sometimes I
I
just
be like,
want
what
someone
child?
to
What she do?
listen. Like,
you lying?
especially with what I do, it's
Call
like
the T.
airing people stuff all day, and sometimes it might be off the wall. I just want to come home and be like, do you know blah 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 blah? And I think
Right. Be pouring all the work tea. Like, I can't believe so and so did this.
Work tea. I can't pour
All
my
that.
work tea. I can't pour my
Pouring
work
all the work tea.
but just listen.
I do. When I was talking to my little
I can't.
I used to pour all the work tea.
That's jail time.
I'm with it. I'm your best friend. If we together, I'm your
my
best
coworker
friend. What
Jody
she
used
do,
to be
child?
all type of bitches.
Right. Ooh, what she do today? Like, if it ain't a problem between us, hell yeah.
I didn't want to
tell me
do.
about it.
You gotta be like, why you gotta tell them?
What happened?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you see how they got excited? Now imagine that was your girl. You got excited.
You gotta make her bit mad at them folks.
Right.
As long as they bit mad at them, she ain't mad at me.
Hey, boy, high five wherever you at. Hell yeah. I'm there for that. But don't come bring me no problem between us. Hell no, I don't know how to take it.
Great
Shit, I do.
criticism.
I'm gonna break it down,
Right,
flip it
argue
and
with what
solve.
you said.
I've
That shit don't work.
matured. Carmen, do you know what you need to work on relationship wise? You're mature, right? You know what
No,
he's
not
trying to
blaming
do
parents for what they
right?
did 25 years ago. No.
No, she's talking to me. She's talking to
Oh,
me.
let me mute.
Go ahead, Jenny.
No,
Let that hurt go, brother.
I don't know. He
You
said
talking
something
about
about
me?
25 years ago.
No, I'm talking about Jazarte. But go ahead, Jenny.
When he mentioned take accountability, you know, at the age you're at now, what you do that caused the relationship to be a problem on your end, right? You have done that work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's people need to do that. Do some self-reflection.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely know.
How was it your fault?
But let me
G-Lo?
tell
You
you,
want to
Jenny.
say something?
But look,
What?
Jenny Low, look. When I told y'all about my series that's on YouTube that I did a long time ago, I told y'all that was a therapist experiment. My therapist told me to do that. Like I recapped all my relationships, and some of them where I felt like I was the problem,
Where
and
can we
some of
find
them
it
where
at,
he was the
Carmen?
problem. It's on my
Plug it.
YouTube.
Plug it.
Definitely gonna plug it. I'm put it in the
So
comments,
happy
y'all, on
when
the
she
live.
did it.
I know, right?
Like,
Yeah. It's on my YouTube. But yeah, like I definitely pinpointed certain situations where it was my fault, but majority of the time I felt like it was their fault because some of them I ain't do shit, but some of them I definitely admitted my fault, and so yeah, but I
Well,
definitely can pinpoint the times when it was definitely my fault, and I can definitely I had that conversation with my ex-fiance like. I want to say maybe like a few months ago before he blocked me again on Instagram. I don't know why though. I think he's just mad because he can't get me. But I'm just saying.
You just not gonna slide past that.
You were
Yeah,
finna get
not gonna
that
slide
man
past
caught
it at
up.
all.
That's why he blocked your ass.
Oh, he
He
was
the
just
extra guy
mad. I
stay
guess I
blocked so
don't know.
shit can work.
I don't know. He can continue to keep creeping on my
Say,
Instagram, I guess.
Don't
But
pour no
anyway,
tea. Don't pour no tea.
Mama McDermott.
no, I ain't for no tea. But no, like I definitely we had that conversation and I admitted when I was wrong on certain shit. And he admitted when he was wrong on stuff. So we kind of finally had that closure after like 5 years of him having an issue. He was like big mad for 5 years straight. And I never saw what was wrong. I was like, okay, nigga. Like I was mad. I was mad for like what them 2 weeks after we broke up and that was over with. It was over with for me, but he was still big mad like ever since. Till we had that conversation.
Huh? She's here?
But
Levez-vous, s'il vous plaît. Dis le travail arrivé.
it be like that sometimes, I guess.
Jeez.
So again, it's self-awareness pretty much. You want to blame your partner for sharing how you feel, and you want to blame your parents for what you grew up in. Where are we aware of ourselves?
I've done the work.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do though, for real. You gotta take the time to do the work on yourself though, for real, because not everybody gonna see it from your point of view. But you gotta take the healing within yourself. So luckily, some people just had the type of people that actually could see it from your point of view. And you as a person sharing your problem can effectively show it and tell these people that bothered you your problem effectively and to get to them. So yeah. It was definitely cool though. Thank you so much for being a part of the show, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, see, Levez.
Because I invited 2 other folks, but they chickened out.
She won't get to sleep. Make her get
But
up.
you was ready to pop your shit. What a bleep at, D-Lo. You supposed to bleep me for that.
Where can I find this?
We can't hear you.
Right. Where can I find this at right now?
I'll send you the link to his page. He got a page on Facebook. And
I could have shared
I
and
don't
y'all
have a
could
link
hit
to his
all the open
YouTube.
like on this motherfucker.
You said what?
I could have shared it. I
Oh.
wanted to.
Damn, bro, my shit been on mute the whole time. My bad. Send them
Oh
to
God, your
YouTube.
shit was on mute the whole time, bro. I don't know your YouTube.
It said
But
it's
I really don't
Tokyo
Facebook.
Ish. It's Tokyo Ish Network on YouTube. Hey, look though.
I'll invite you to the group.
Go ahead and end this shit, man. I did want to goddamn kill that Sierra topic, but we can do that for another day.
Y'all better leave that girl alone. What ain't
Yeah.
that
For real? Y'all was you was
Team
probably the
Future.
same nigga who would believe she was a hermaphrodite or something, huh?
Nah, it was just a funny rumor, but y'all falling for the finesse just like y'all did with Beyonce.
I don't care for Beyonce. I'm not a beehive.
It's a whole finesse move, man.
Oh man, here we go.
It's all about the money.
You trying to pause?
Finesse this YouTube channel, Tokyo Ish.
Tokyo Ish Network.
You better talk it. Talk it.
We on the way up, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, and we motherfucking out.